Yes. Okay. Mary, welcome, Mary. And Big Rude. What's up, Big Rude? Alright, as long as we don't have to do another match right away, we'll be alright. So you two can work together after all, but the actual Money in the Bank match will be harder. Oh, jeez. I don't want to hear that. We're ready. Well, we'll see. I've pulled in a favor to give you a real test. Meet me at Law. I've got a regular tag team match set up for you, and I want to keep this off of WWE turf so no one can accuse me of favoritism. Oh boy. Sounds like we'll be in another match really soon. Let's see if we have any upgrades. We have just enough for striking. Yeah, let's get it. Boom. She's the only one I can talk to. Let's see.
You know what? I think we work better as a team when you stay out of my way.
J-Rock, welcome. I think we work better as a team when you stay out of my way. What? I won that whole match.
I actually agree with you on that front, because that means you're away from me, too.
Uh-oh.
Why did you even enter that fatal four-way?
Talking that trash.
You knew winning would mean teaming up with me.
And give up the chance to be a tag team champion? Even my dislike of you can't sour my thirst for those titles.
Huh. Eva.
Fine. Then let's not get in each other's way against whoever Molly has lined up for us.
Yeah. Yeah, what she said.
Then we should decide who's going for the pin, just so there's no confusion.
I'm going for the pin. It's my pin. You don't get the pin. I want the pin.
I'll get the pin. I'm not leaving this up to you.
Fine. Go for it.
Don't tell me it jumps us right into the match. I don't think I have time for that. Ah, okay. It stops right there. Alright, so we can leave this on rest mode. Come back to it. Come back to it later. Man, that tag match was a hard-fought situation. I am very glad that that is over. It's not easy. Okay. Let's see what we got over here. It's time for Dynamite almost. So a very original looking fight card. It seems kind of all over the place. It's got some variety to it, that's for sure. Let's see here. Hey, there's a new Impulsive. We'll be checking out that State of Play after Dynamite tonight. So if you guys are looking forward to seeing what Sony has unveiled today, make sure you stick around. Let's see. Oh, there's new Stevie Richards too. Let's check that out for a couple minutes. I think it's about the art of a wrestling punch. Let's do it. I got my captain shirt on. Thank you again, Radio. All right. It's gonna be okay, interwebs. You don't need to act up. There we go. All right. What do you got?
Break down and analyze the art of the professional wrestling punch. Right after this.
Let's go. Da 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 da.
Hey everyone, this is Stevie Richards. Welcome back to the home studio. I am so excited to bring
We got
this
about,
video to
about
you.
4 minutes
The
until
art
Dynamite
of the
hits the
professional
air.
wrestling
So
punch. And the
We got
problem,
this
the
for now.
great problem that I had trying to put this video together,
Zach, what's up,
trying
man?
to bring clips in this breakdown and analysis video, was there were so many amazing talents throughout wrestling history that threw incredible punches. So my idea, this is unofficially, but
The
maybe
punch is
maybe
such a
officially,
necessary part of wrestling, and
part
you
one
see,
in
like,
a
not very many
series
people are
about pro
extremely good at
wrestling
it.
punches. Let me know what you think
A
in
lot
the
of them just
comments
do the, like-
below. But right here, we're gonna go start with a person, a talent that's really an underrated wrestler throughout wrestling history, and that is Dick Murdoch. His punches were just incredible. If you have never seen a Dick Murdoch match, go to YouTube after you watch this YouTube video. Go to YouTube, watch them. You'll learn something. Even myself, being retired after over 30 years of wrestling, I learned from just
He wrestled for 30
researching
years?
and watching clips of Dick Murdoch and
Whoa.
said, man, I wish I watched this before I was trying to throw punches, because watch this. It's incredible. Boom, boom. They're so quick. And you might think, well, it looks like he's hitting them. And yes, there's a little bit of contact here. The best pro wrestling punchers are also going to have contact, but not so much that's going to hurt their opponents. You can see even in slow motion,
Oh, yeah,
it's
he is
there.
tapping him.
Just touching them right on the chin, right on the jaw, and
Dang.
a couple of them even
Some
under
good punches
jaw,
right there.
where the Adam's
I
apple
love
is.
when punches look
It's
good,
just
it just makes
crazy
it
how
makes a whole
good
match almost.
Dick Murdoch is. And in real time, real speed, look at how fast. Boom, boom, boom. And now this is great right here. And we're going to talk about this in each and every clip. So if you're a young wrestler, especially pay attention to this. The punches are one thing, but the before and the after of the punch delivery is just as much, if not more important. Because right here, what Dick Murdoch is going to do, he winds up. It's not over the top. It's not hokey. He's winding up and he steps back. See how he leans back right there? Brings that left foot up. And there is a stomp element to some of these. Some guys don't stomp at all, and I give them all the credit in the world because I stomped a lot, and sometimes it just looked a little bit hokey.
Stevie is
but when
awesome,
Dick
man.
Murdoch does it, watch. Boom. Boom.
Dang, it's like he
And the
stepped
way
into
Ted
it.
DiBiase is snapping back and selling, look at that, just
Oh,
touching
that's
him
Ted
right on the
DiBiase. I
chin.
didn't even
There is
notice. I
contact
didn't even notice who he was
being
punching.
made, but look at the torque and the hips and the punch. If he doesn't wind up and rear back, all this right here creates more room to throw that punch. So the more he winds up with that, watch, he winds up this way, the more the torque of the punch is going to come around like this. Back up, right there.
Boom.
And if he just did a short one, like the jabs were short, but they were meant to be short. And
But this is cool because it's like the
also
end of a
tells
combo.
Ted DiBiase,
It's like
right
an
here as we
exclamation
take this
point on a
off,
sentence.
I'm rearing back, so take a bump. So there's no verbal communication, but there's body language involved with this. So he takes the little punches here, rocks DiBiase, and as he's doing this, Ted has it that, look, you have to bump now. I'm rearing way back, and incredible bump by Ted
Dang.
DiBiase.
Nicely done, man. I hope we see some of that tonight on Dynamite. We see some punches like that. See a lot of this happening in modern wrestling. Not my favorite type of punch. Doesn't really get the job done, I don't think. Here we go. It's Dynamite time, guys. Oh yeah.
It's Wednesday.
Jeez, man. Set up a bunch of pyro. I really like the new look of the stage they got going on. Bam, 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 now.
Rock is here in the Crescent City tonight. Let's go.
Oh, it's Mox thing. Mox thing. Dun, dun, dun. He's gotten in such better shape. Actually looking lean and mean. Moxley. Dun 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 dun. You make me start bleeding. Dun 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 dun. Not watching BRB. All right.
John Moxley. And you know, as we head now to find out what
Moxley.
the rankings will be, John Moxley is obviously red hot here in AEW.
The way he comes out, it's like, it looks sometimes like he doesn't even like his own theme song. This guy's right next to Moxley. He's just holding his Doritos or his nachos. He's like, nachos. John Moxchos. Who's he fighting tonight? Oh, Jeff Hardy, right? Oh, we got some luchas in the crowd. What are these people? Mystico?
Right. And this Saturday, a
Hechi Cero?
The alchemist of the ring, one of the masters of the Yave Mexican submission style, going one-on-one.
Hechi Cero. I've never heard of this guy. Or maybe I have. Maybe he was at a AAA event or something. Triple Mania, maybe.
All the accolades,
Hechicero.
great training, and it should be an incredible matchup. As good
Da,
as
da,
Bryan
da.
Danielson is, Hechicero, and he's known as the mad scientist of Lucha Libre. He's got holds, he's got techniques.
Got AEW on the turnbuckles. Moxley's hyping himself up for this match. I don't think that Jeff Hardy's really been that much of a threat recently. You would think Moxley would be just kind of nonchalant, but he looks very business-minded right now. Oh, yeah. Brother Jeffrey. Down, out. Now. He's Jeff Hardy. He likes to party. Yeah, Ringmaster. WB, welcome. Bam, 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 bam. Let's see what people are looking forward to the most. Swerve versus the mystery opponent is winning right now in the YouTube poll. Moxley versus Hardy is in second place, just barely second place. Actually, they're tied. So this is the tied for the most anticipated part of Dynamite per the poll.
So, I want to point
Let's get a
out,
prediction in here.
See
what you guys think is about to happen.
Combat shirt was a grappling shirt, looked like
Bam,
that.
bam,
Didn't seem like a
bam,
regular
bam,
cotton
bam,
t-shirt. I
bam.
thought he was going to wrestle
Name is
with that
Jeff
shirt
Hardy.
on, but he
He
took it
likes
off,
to
obviously.
party.
The rash guard, but instead Moxley now backing Hardy up to the corner, raining down right hand. Moxley, he's
Jeff.
vicious. This
Jeff or John. The battle of the J's.
And you see Moxley, those hands heavily taped up. That's a new wrinkle to Moxley's game.
They both start with a J and they both end with a Y. John Moxley, Jeff Hardy.
As we get hit here, I think what happened,
There we go.
it seemed like Mox was trying to
Yeah, very unusual matchup here. I was talking about that as the show started. Very
that big giant hole in Jeff's
original
ear.
fight card tonight.
And what kind of earrings? Those crazy earrings, big holes.
Choke you with a shirt. Jeff Hardy getting vicious straight out the gates.
Relax. Fans have been wanting to see Moxley and Jeff Hardy go at it one-on-one for so long.
That's a souvenir. This is a shirt that I choked John Moxley with. Throw it in the crowd.
Take a little lax approach here. And I think Moxley might have got his hands up there. Well, right here in New Orleans, man, they seem a little torn. There's definitely a Moxley chant. You also heard a
Says
Hardy
they are
chant.
preparing the order.
Kick to the mush.
They're preparing it 15 minutes ago, so maybe it'll be on its way pretty soon.
Dragging Hardy down. See Moxley wincing a little bit.
Moxley's not known for a tope or doing things like that, but he will do anything, guys. Look at this, Dad.
Yeah,
Dang, it was like almost a bulldog takedown he did.
To win against someone who's so decorated as Jeff Hardy is, you need to bring your A game. Mox knows that. Tony, as we've been saying, the crowd full of
That barricade's beautiful. Beautiful barricades, Batman.
Great crowd wherever we go. We've got a great month of February that's coming up with the rankings coming up as well. It's going to be a great month. Hell, it's going to be a great year for AEW.
Ref giving them a ample amount of time outside the ring here. He's not even counting.
But right now in front of us, Jeff Hardy down after that lariat after he was
So no disqualification match?
unceremoniously on that barricade tag. Yeah, you saw Mox slightly mocking the Jeff Hardy handshake gimmick that he does.
John mocking.
Yes, I think the joke is the entire. It's the whole
It's off your hand.
I like the handshake gimmick. I like to be called
Revolution's coming.
Jeff Hardy may not be handshake.
Is this going to be the longest amount of time that they've had between pay-per-views in like a year? Seems like they've been really stacking up these pay-per-view events. X-Plex.
Inside out.
Yes, I would think the key not only to
You guys
be
see
very,
Moxley's
very
build,
physical
man?
wrestler, not
Definitely
only
tightened it up.
I mean, a couple.
Lateral press.
Not only being able to hurt someone, but knowing how to hurt, knowing what makes them hurt. And every wrestler is different, right?
Absolutely, yes. Everyone's different. Everyone's physique is different. Their flexibility is
Yeah, this
different.
production value is incredible.
Everything. This is a very innovative submission.
Part of what I was talking about for the last couple of years about how AEW is gonna notice that there are certain things that WWE has been doing for a while that are actually good ideas. Not everything that WWE does, but there are elements that will help upgrade a wrestling company.
Next week, Aew Dynamite returns to Phoenix, Arizona. Absolute Ricky Starks, Big Bill put the AEW World Tag Team Championship on the line against
Sting's
Darby
getting
Allin
tag team
and
title match
Sting.
versus Big Bill.
Our CEO General Manager Tony Khan will have a big announcement next Wednesday night on Dynamite. Jeff Hardy
Ouch.
reversing Moxley.
Tony Khan has a big announcement next week.
Huge Dynamite as we're kind of laying out here a little bit next week in Phoenix.
Oh my goodness.
Hardy into the corners, falling awkwardly out.
Oh, it's Merry Mania.
Jeff Hardy. He was about to follow up Shivani. He had his hands up, did Mox, but Hardy took it hard.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It's Merry Mania. Mary, thank you for the bits. 100 bits. Wow. That is the biggest single cheer of the day thus far. Thank you very much.
Swerve's opponent tonight. Well, there we see Wardlow with the one-on-one
Thank you
Commander.
for
That
the
is a
bits.
tall
La
order,
la
to say
la
the least,
la
for
la.
Commander. But he is
Did that say Goki was at a 25 streak?
Very, very
I
serious,
saw
very
that.
incredible wrestler. Absolute Ricky Starks,
awesome.
Big Bill ahead of the tag team
Hey,
match
Goki's
next
on YouTube.
Wednesday night.
I feel like
We'll have a
Mox will
sit-down
win. Yeah,
interview
me
with
too.
Sting and Darby Allin.
Me too, man.
Chris Jericho, Kyle Fletcher.
Warzone, welcome back.
one-on-one. Next week, Chris Jericho faces Konosuke Takeshita only if he can make it through Kyle Fletcher here tonight. You see Hardy always fighting sorry Excalibur. Timeless Toni Storm will be joining us at the desk as Deonna Purrazzo, Taya, Valkyrie go one-on-one. Taya said she doesn't like Deonna coming in, thinking she could skip the line, and this is what I was talking about. Hangman got to pick Swerve's opponent for tonight's main event. Samoa Joe will be joining us on commentary.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hangman, I passed him in the hallway. I said, who do you...
Oh, me, oh my.
To face Swerve Strickland, and look at Moxley right in front of the Luch. Right in front of the Luch was there, right there.
Yeah, all of them are
It's
there.
Merry Mania.
And Brian Danielson.
The
this
MKO.
Saturday collision. Brian Danielson,
Oh
of course,
my
part of the
goodness.
Blackpool Combat Club.
Mary, thank you again.
Moxley not done. Oh wait, now Moxley gets thrown
Another
over the
100 bits.
barricade into the left. Yeah.
Stacking them up. Thank you very much. Uh-oh, the Luchas.
This is a very interesting development.
Look out,
He should
Luchas.
put his hands on Mox. I understand that. That's just my opinion anyway.
I agree.
Moxley turned his attention away from Jeff Hardy, and Hardy taking full advantage of it.
Good job by Hardy. I would
Ouch.
take advantage of it too. Take every advantage.
Oh,
you
steel
can
chair
against
time.
A guy like John Moxley. Like throwing
Oh.
Well,
no
back to
disqualification?
my point about Hangman. Sorry, Tony. I asked, who is Swerve's opponent tonight?
Wait, what?
Hangman, all he said is, I don't think
that allowed?
Swerve can last 4 minutes and 20 seconds with him.
He threw the chair at his face.
We'll see who it is later on against Strickland. Oh, watch Hardy. Oh, what a right hand. Great anticipation by Moxley, rocking the jaw of Jeff Hardy, and our opening contest tonight on Dynamite continues in picture-in-picture. Don't go anywhere.
I'm very
Guys, that blow
confused.
by
How did
Moxley was
he
timed perfectly, wasn't
throw a
it? I mean,
chair
it
at
just
Moxley's face? The
hung
ref was looking right at it,
Hardy's
and
way
this match is
down,
still going on.
bang.
Well, that's, Jeff, right? Jeff Hardy will take chances, right? He
Was this
goes
announced
closer
as
to the
a
win, as the cliche goes.
Anything goes
And
type
Mox
of
was
match?
sitting and waiting, and boom, caught him with a right hand. Moxley now grabbing that chair that was flung into his face.
Yeah, I didn't see it advertised as a
We've
no
seen Jeff
disqualification
Hardy in
match,
recent
but
weeks ratchet up the aggression. But in there with
Now
somebody
Moxley
like
has a
Moxley,
chair.
could be backfiring on Jeff. Definitely could. Mox, the dangerous man, chair in hand. Jeff Hardy struggling to his feet. Oh, Moxley. Moxley says he doesn't need the chair. He's got 2 fists. People are ticked off, but you know what? He's going for a cover. He's going for a mount with some shots to the forehead.
Yeah, I don't know.
These are Mox rules, right? Throw the chair away and
Mox rules.
Ground and pound.
Yeah.
Now the cover by Moxley. Jeff Hardy kicks out now. Moxley.
Got me.
What are you going to do?
I see the woo energy.
Moxley just took the pen out of
Pick
my
up the
hand.
woo energy.
That's a first.
That is a first.
Hope he gives it back. If not, I have an extra.
Oh, says that the order will arrive soon. That was fast.
I don't think I'm getting that pen back, and I don't think I want it back after Moxley's done with Jeff Hardy.
I don't know why you didn't hang on to it.
It was a very nice pen.
It was.
So yeah, I guess it's anything goes.
Now it's made a very nice hole in the side of Jeff Hardy's head.
Oh my God! It's through the ear.
He put it in his ear. He put it in the earring hole in his ear. Very strange to have a no disqualification match between 2 people that I don't think have even shared a single promo with each other since they've worked here. Like, shouldn't you save stipulation matches for when a feud gets to that point where it's like, oh hey, we need to settle this once and for all. We need to make sure the rules don't get in the way of the outcome, you know? Like, you would think that you would save stipulations like this for when people have actual problems with each other. Not just like throwing together matches. But maybe there's some reasoning to it. We'll see.
Getting battered for the last few moments here of this
Hey,
match.
Silly Kelly, what's up? And Finish Hype King, welcome.
Aew Dynamite back live.
Aew Dynamite.
As expected, Jon Moxley bringing the violence against Jeff Hardy, and that's Excalibur's pen, folks. He took it during the break from Excalibur, and he's sticking in his ear hole. Oh, man, Earlobe City.
He's twisting it. Oh, man.
That is a ballpoint pen that is being stuck into the earlobe of Jeff Hardy and twisting the earlobe, but Hardy escapes out, and Moxley.
Moxley hit hard that time on the steel turnbuckle.
I think he came down awkwardly on his shoulder.
Jeff Hardy's mounting the offense now. You got that power, that commercial break power.
Just when you think you got him.
And Moxley
got powered up from some Pizza Hut or some State Farm or something. Whatever ads played during the commercial break, they helped Jeff Hardy to find his inner strength.
We're going to cut Hardy off. Misses with a lariat, but Hardy connects to the Manhattan drop. The leg swept out. And the leg drop. Moxley tried to cover up, but I think that
Hardy's rolling.
Yeah, I definitely think it did, and you can see the momentum is building here for Jeff. Hardy, the leg is.
Yeah, Randy did that.
Kicks out.
There you go. For Jeff Hardy, keep Jon
Eardrum
Moxley
stuff,
on the mat.
earlobe.
Keep him on the mat, because I'm telling you, as great as Jeff Hardy is, I don't think he can stand toe-to-toe with Jon Moxley in a slugging contest, Taz.
Yeah, no, you might be right about that, but the thing is, Mox is so well-versed in submission. Look at these elbows now.
Raining down on Jeff Hardy.
Viciousness, Shivani.
Incredible.
What's he got in mind? Maybe pile driver?
Oh, no, not too soon. Just a straight-up pile driver.
You might get it here. The leg is hooked in. Hardy kicking out. Usually it takes a while to set up a pile driver. Mox
Yeah, this does seem like a very thrown together. Jeff is in good hands with Allstate.
About Revolution. How about this? The fallout from Revolution happens as we return to Duluth, Georgia, Wednesday, March 6th, Thursday, March 7th. Tickets available next Thursday, February 8th, 10 a.m. Eastern, AEWTIX.com. You feel the fallout from Revolution. Jeff Hardy may be feeling the fallout from a pile driver on the ring apron here.
For our fans in the Metro Atlanta area and Gwinnett County, the Gas South Arena.
Might be going golf-style pile driver, but Jeff Hardy realized
this is my Picard shirt.
Yeah, big body shots by Jeff Hardy.
Jester, welcome.
Twist of fate on the apron.
Twist of fate on the apron.
Looked like Moxley tried to grab onto the ropes on the way down, Taz. Yeah, and that could slow down your landing, which was smart. He realized Moxley
could also tear something trying to catch these ropes on the way down.
He's got the advantage, but Jeff Hardy, as I said earlier, has got momentum cooking here. Jeff Hardy! Oh, coming down!
Jeez.
Him right in the head. On Moxley's upper body. Now the deep cover, and Moxley able to kick out.
Wow.
Moxley
Hardy
turning it
almost
up
got
a
win,
notch.
guys.
Well, watch this landing here, right on the face and head and neck area. There's another angle of
Such
it.
a beautiful
right here,
move.
Guys. Look at this.
You see Moxley tried to get the hands up at the last possible moment, but Jeff Hardy was just flying in. And now Hardy.
All right, hang on 1 second. Let me go check.
Into the corner, driving the soles of both boots into the lungs of Jon
Now, I
Moxley.
can tell you from experience, I've been in the ring with Jeff Hardy. He's unpredictable. He's quick. He'll hit you out of nowhere with something. He's dangerous.
Well, but Moxley springs right up and fires in a big elbow strike.
A lot of back. Pulling up that shirt, nails in the back.
And a superplex. Rough landing.
Can he follow up?
A rough landing for both men. As Moxley could have an issue with that lower back.
Yeah, when you hit a superplex,
This is a hard-fought
you land
matchup
hard.
right here.
You can land different every time you do that throw to someone. So he's definitely, Mox is definitely feeling it, hence the slow attempt at a cover.
I think based on all the punishment that Mox dished out early in the match, I think Jeff Hardy's had quite a comeback here.
Well, Taz, I mean, you know firsthand, Jeff Hardy, one of the most resilient competitors to ever step foot in the ring.
That's a fact. He really is.
But Hardy raining down right hands, boot to the midsection, twist of fake. No, Moxley spins. Hey! Big cutter from Moxley.
RKO.
That was great. Great job by Mox right there.
And Moxley looking paradigm shift, Death Rider perhaps, but instead Jeff Hardy, Russian leg sweep, rolls through.
Oh, he's got him stacked up, guys.
Yeah, he does.
What's he gonna do here?
Moxley just,
Oh.
Sits out.
oh my God.
Pin him up.
Predicament. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, Moxley.
How
he,
did he get out of that?
he didn't get out of
right
that.
shoulder at the last possible moment came off the mat to break up the pinfall attempt.
I thought that was over for sure. Oh,
Hardy.
Twist of fate.
hits him with
Ineffective.
1, 2.
The second one actually worked.
First one was a stunner. Second one was a classic twist of fate.
Oh, man, Mox is in trouble, boys. He is in deep trouble.
yes, he is. What a comeback by
Hardy
Jeff Hardy.
sheds the shirt.
Wow.
Jeff
Coming off the
Hardy
top.
On the top. Swanton.
Oh, jeez.
And he crashed and burned there.
Hardy overcommitted. And now Moxley looking to take advantage.
It gave Moxley the opening he needed.
Got
It's
that
kind of the
choke
way
in
I thought it
tight,
would
got the
end.
legs in also.
But I
Yeah,
thought it would end
Moxley
a
changed-
few minutes
Moxley
ago.
changed his grip, and you can see Jeff Hardy fading by the moment. The arm.
Trapped the arm with the legs. Great execution there.
He's
That's
done.
it.
John
Choked him
Moxley
out.
puts Jeff Hardy to sleep.
Winner of this match, Jon Moxley.
Choked out Jeff Hardy.
Rocked in that
Dang, people
match.
thought Jeff was gonna win
Moxley,
that?
What a battle by the ever resilient, tough
Interesting.
Jeff Hardy.
Maybe people thought the match was so strangely put together that something was gonna happen to get Jon Moxley a loss here. Seems a little odd that most of the gritty Twitch points would be on Jeff Hardy there. He looked like he landed really low, but I don't think he landed on his neck. La 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 la. Oh, he's clapping. He's clapping for Jon.
A lot of respect, I think, for both men. Of course, fans have respect for both of them, like you said, Excalibur. I know we do as announcers.
Handshake? Oh. Oh. He said, no, I'm not giving you a handshake. Jeff Hardy with the disrespect. But it was kind of earned because Moxley was doing that the whole time to him. And the crowd at the same time. Kind of weird he went for a handshake after that.
Jeff Hardy, but I think it was great in my opinion.
It's like, are they just doing things now? Like, oh, this is a wrestling angle. I flip off the crowd. Then I go for a handshake. Then I say no and I flip you off. Then I have problems with ringside luchadors. Like, what is all this, man? Just like, did you just put like a storyline randomizer on and just let it ride? Now the luchas are in the ring. And they're all fighting John Moxley.
And look at this Volador Jr. Mystico. Hechicero. Yeah, BCC not here.
He disrespected him the whole match, then he went for a handshake. Now Mox is getting beat down by the Luchas.
To restore some order, but
Yeah, these guys from CMLL not supposed to compete tonight.
no,
CMLL, oh really?
As dignitaries, they'll be in action this Friday on Rampage, but I don't know. I mean, Mox did disrespect these
Who's
guys. That's a locker room.
Yeah.
It's clear now. I mean, I could see why they're upset, but still, I mean, I feel like the guy just wrestled a match, but he did disrespect.
And he
them
gets
once
saved
over
by
that
Daddy
belt.
Magic,
And I mean,
Christopher
John Moxley
Daniels,
has been a
and
standard
Luke,
bearer for AEW.
Cool Hand Luke or whatever.
I mean, the locker room.
Talk about a storyline randomizer.
You gotta respect what Moxley's done here in All Elite Wrestling. Absolutely, you gotta stand together as a unit here, as an AEW unit.
I think that's what they're doing. They're standing as a unit. They respect Moxley with no BCC.
What an odd start to the show. What an odd first 20 minutes of the show.
Keep these men separated. We got so much
Keep ringing
left
that bell.
on
Yeah, it's working.
Hangman, Leona, next.
That was very, very odd first 20 minutes of this show here. Make sure you guys refresh, because we dropped a bunch of frames earlier, so it probably has you guys a little behind when it comes to being on time, or as on time as possible. So make sure you refresh your stream, guys. It has leveled out to where it should be working just fine now. It says the chicken nuggets are here now. Hang on. Delivery. Commercial break time. Perfect time for it to show up. Who was the fourth guy? What do you mean? Like, are you talking about the fourth Lucha guy, or are you talking about the fourth guy who ran out there to help Moxley? Da 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 da. Dudley, you better not be in here. What do you guys think? Where's Dudley? Uh-oh, Dudley might be in here. I think Dudley's gonna be in here. Feels a little heavy. I don't see Dudley. That doesn't mean he's not in here. Dudley. Oh, it's still warm. Nice. All right, ready, set. Dudley. Ooh, I feel a lot of sauces. Maybe he's hiding under the sauces like Scrooge McDuck in his money vault, swimming in sauces. Spicy buffalo. Spicy buffalo. Spicy buffalo. Dang, they're hooking it up. Ketchup, 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 ketchup. 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 Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's came through. I don't see Dudley yet. He still might be hiding under some of this. 2 more ketchups. Jimmy John's just got us. I see Hangman. Is he fighting Toa Leona?
A little more circumspect about
Dude, I don't know. I don't know if this match is gonna last 20 minutes like that Moxley match, but I'm not the biggest fan of matches coming out of nowhere and having your previous world champions suddenly have 20-minute issues with people who haven't won a dang thing, besides like some Ring of Honor stuff. So I'm hoping that this match is not as competitive as that last match. It has no reason to be. Especially with them starting the rankings up again. So what's the point of having rankings if everyone has just a super duper equal chance of winning and losing, and it's a super long match at all times? It's you're putting a you're putting like a power level on these people that they cannot attain. You're making it so they can equally compete with previous world champions, but then their record's going to be like 9-53 or something. It's like, that's not a competitive person. You can't tell two separate stories, man. You're either a winner or you're not. Yeah, I got to make sure Dudley's not in here. His theme song is crazy. We got the sweet and sour, the Mick Invisible. This is probably John Cena's favorite sauce right here. The Mick Loki. Then we got the tangy barbecue sauce. Oh yeah. Dang, this is really warm actually. I like this. My McDonald's near me is a very good McDonald's. They actually seem to care about the quality of their stuff.
Swing was a big right hands.
Honey mustard.
But Leona, I mean, for as strong as Hangman is, Taz, Leona, I mean,
another sweet and sour? Dang, man. Look at all these sauces. The McLoki sauce, yeah, that's what I called it. These are chicken nuggets. Radio ordered them for me. Super duper nice of Radio to do that. Hook it up to dinner for me and the Zoo crew.
Was just trying to run over him at the beginning. Hangman moved nicely out of the way. That may be what we're going to see during the
Toa
this match.
Sunset flip
versus Adam.
Leg drop misses and Hangman sliding lariat on target.
Look at it bounce up, man.
All right, the prediction is open, guys. Everybody on Twitch, you got a prediction on.
Hangman was up fast, but
I don't have Toa, but I do have like let's see here.
Hangman stringing together 3 consecutive wins, so important as we understand, Tony, the rankings coming back very soon, and so everybody wants to be at the top.
Have Roman Reigns. Let's put Roman Reigns.
Absolutely.
There you go. Roman Leona. Don't let you go hungry. Yeah, thank you, Radio. I got McLoki sauce. Oh yeah. You know you can't go without this. Ranchola.
Certainly is. World Tag Titles on the line next week. Chris Jericho, Takeshita, Tony Khan's big announcement. Hangman.
Hot mustard.
Leona.
Man, they hooked it up. Tangy barbecue.
Yikes. Little temper tantrum going on here.
Too close to comfort.
Another hot mustard.
I mean, when he's that close to the desk, it really, he just got bigger as he got closer. Like most things do.
Yeah.
Predictions going on right now, Warzone. Honey mustard. Ranch. Another ranch. Look at this, man. We got all the sauce. Another honey mustard. Dang, man. Give me like 25 sauces. Trying to make up for the last time when they didn't give me all the sauces? Probably. Tangy barbecue.
Sure is.
Plotting.
I feel like that girl from Breakfast Club right now. Remember the girl who... oh, no, it was the guy. It was the jock guy. Remember he just kept pulling stuff out of the bag?
Take a risk like that, Taz. Absolutely.
Honey mustard. And hot mustard. I think that's the last one. Still no Dudley. Yeah, they give me a lot of sauce.
I'm surprised you can stay in your
oh yeah. Now for the nuggets.
As Toa Leona returns Hangman to the ring. Leona looking to press the attack.
Go. Oh, look at that. Golden fried, perfectly done. And they're warm.
Ref's got to get on that. That was a good cover.
I said, ugh, why is Roman on this? Because I don't have this Toa Leona guy, and so I needed to find somebody who kind of looks like him a little bit.
Think about what a win
for Toa Leona, who, I mean, at this point, completely unranked. I mean, just
and the second one. Oh my goodness, man. Look at all this. And another 10 pieces. I'm going to try this with this extra hot sauce, actually. Now that I have all these sauces, I'm actually going to try it with the extra hot sauce.
If those ropes weren't there, Hangman would be in the 4th row, and fans, action continues in this one. Picture in picture, don't go anywhere.
Yes, Caliber, you make some great points about Leona basically being a member of the Gates of Agony and in tag team.
Oh, there's Dudley. Dudley, where you been?
But the fact is, Taz,
what?
If he continues to look,
he said he tried to teleport in here, but there was no room. Dudley was trying to get in here, but it was unavailable space.
Well, he's dominant, and you make a good point, Shivani, to the point of
yep, 20 pieces.
We have seen him, as you said, in 6
20-piece chicken nuggets.
Right? As a former trios champion in tag team action and whatnot.
I knew it. I knew Dudley was up to something. All right, here you go, Dudley. You and the Zoo can have the other 10.
Right on him as soon as Hangman returned.
I love that, man. Stay aggressive.
Yeah.
Stay on him, and that time,
Dudley was trying to. Where's the Filet-O-Fish? I don't have that on the menu.
In that middle turnbuckle.
It's not often you see Hangman get worn down by someone, but Toa's bringing it. Now Toa Leona, recover.
Filet-O-Fish is kind of spendy for what it is. This is like the. I feel like the 20-piece chicken nuggets is like a good amount of food for the price. I try to make it cheaper for people because this was a gift.
Than being in one-on-one competition. So yeah, it's very impressive.
Yeah, I'm trying out this one, not the Reaper. I'm gonna do this one.
Miscalculation almost cost him.
Yeah, hell of an effort by Hangman. A little surge of adrenaline.
Not this one.
Almost cost him.
This Reaper one. No. I need a break from that one. Yeah, Dudley's probably gonna get sleepy. It's mostly kiosks now, Words. My McDonald's is very automated, very futuristic. Speaking of boots, let's put it on one of these nuggets that looks like a boot.
I love announcing barefoot. Yeah, that's what I do.
It's like Louisiana. Louisiana nugget.
Not even Taz 2.3.
I might need some ranch for this.
Well,
okay, I think that's about enough.
Leona sending Hangman hard into the corner again.
Okay, it is thoroughly doused in it. You can't really see it that much, but the whole bottom is hot sauce. All right, let's go.
This is a very deft move by Swerve Strickland.
Mmm.
Man, Leona just driving those shoulders hard into the midsection.
Ooh. Oh, it's already starting to spike up. Mmm.
We're back live tonight.
Almost tastes buttery with that hot sauce.
Ooh,
that's nice.
Jeopardy. Toa Leona has just been in the driver's seat for the last few minutes.
Ooh, I like that.
That's a good way to put it, driver's seat.
I'm gonna try just a little bit more. I can feel it starting to spike my throat up, though.
With that massive headbutt, Shivani.
We'll be okay.
He's wrestled a great match.
Definitely not as
about his lack of singles competition. You've seen it a couple times.
Aggressive as that Wicked.
So he's not used to staying
The
on
Wicked
his
Reaper.
opponent.
It's Carolina Reaper.
Yeah, but he's showing no signs of an issue, man.
This one is habanero and some.
Taking a former AEW World Champion to task here. And now
yeah, just straight up habanero, but they've made it hotter than normal.
I mean, if you're Hangman, you're hanging there knowing what's coming. And you can't escape.
Yeah, Hangman completely defenseless, inverted in the corner.
Perfect nuggets, man.
Coming in like a missile. Toa just took his own face and head. Watch this.
Absolutely perfect nuggets.
Toa's head is
Radio,
massive.
thank you so much. Now I have something to chomp on after the stream is over.
Disastrous landing for Toa Leona.
Yeah, that may change things around because he hit the lower back of the spine.
You guys don't eat all of it. Zoo Crew might eat all that.
Over the top, but I think Leona was able to brush him off. And now Hangman returned to the ring.
Delicious.
Leona and Hangman.
Radio, thank you so much. Man, they do such a good job. I gotta take a picture of those, actually. So don't eat all of them, guys. I gotta take a picture. They're gonna eat all of them. But trust me on this, they're perfectly golden, just perfectly cooked. Jimmy John's is on us tonight. Trying to take down the stream. Here we are, 40 minutes into the show, and 2 previous world champions are having trouble with people who have not gotten a singles win in like a year.
Or lack thereof could be becoming an issue for Hangman with a thrust kick. And the pinfall attempt, the most immediate issue.
That's a pretty awesome thrust kick.
Oh, man, that thrust kick almost knocked off.
Yeah, it's funny. It's like they've been raising minimum wage, so now McDonald's is just making it so they could just have less workers. Oh, we got to pay people more? Well, never mind. We'll just put some robots.
Wow. Toliona with Hangman up. The ripcord, no. He calls that lariat
delicious.
Mana, but instead, Hangman.
You guys like chicken nuggets?
Toliona,
Chicken nuggets are so good. Such a just well-defined food that you can switch up into different flavors and consistencies and things like that. It's a great, just self-contained dish. Yeah, because it's shaped like Louisiana.
Tough to do that, turn a big man like that inside out. Can he get him up? Deadeye, he's trying to... Deadeye! Oh, he did it! Oh, my God. Deadeye, center of the ring! Whoa! Oh, but
and Toliona just gets up from the Deadeye like nothing happened.
That's all it did.
Oh, what a shot. The headbutt on target.
You saw that? He got hit with the Deadeye by the previous world champion, and he just got up like nothing happened. He didn't even get to pin him or anything. He just got up. He's like, whatever. This is the type of stuff I'm talking about, man. You're desensitizing your audience, and it's showing through your ticket sales. It's showing through your continuous ratings stagnation. You're desensitizing your audience. I know you think you're super serving your audience and giving them exactly what they want, but sometimes that's actually not giving people what they want. Sometimes you're giving people too much of a good thing, and it desensitizes them to not even respect what they're getting.
Yeah, no, it's tough with someone that quick and big.
If you eat filet mignon every day, you're gonna get tired of filet mignon, man. Gotta break it up somehow.
And now Hangman.
This doesn't look good for Hangman. I don't know what he's going to do. But
no, it's not over yet. This match is actually longer than the first match.
It's defenseless. Yep. Hangman, he really is. Hangman at the foot of our announce desk here.
It's true, and I'm not dissing them. I'm just saying, like, you wonder why you're getting legitimately declining returns when it comes to ticket sales and such, and it's because people have already seen everything you could show them, man. You're doing too much.
Up to the top. A big one there.
I could see if this match was Moxley versus Hangman Page, then yeah, this should be a 20-minute match with a bunch of near falls and stuff, but it's Toa Leona, man. I haven't seen this dude get a singles win in probably more than a year, maybe not ever. What's the point of rankings if everybody is going to be this powerful? Wow, and he gets a sneaky roll-up on him. The joys of having a meal allowance at work. That's awesome. I ate a steak 2 weeks once. All fillets. You got to swap it out for something else, yeah. When I got that box of awesome steaks from Radio, it was awesome because it had other stuff in there. It had these cool potato fried potato things, not just steaks. It also had cool dessert fritter things that are just delicious. It was it had more than just steaks, which was very welcome. And then there's a stare down after the match, like these two have beef or something. Like, what is All right. Well, there's 40 minutes of the show. See if they can kick it up in the second half. Hey, it's Nick Jackson.
Yeah, all the time. Yep. Nick, here's your format. Office is in to the left.
Nick and Matt. For God's sake, I'm so sick of the disrespect around here.
Yes, sir.
Our birth certificates, they state Nicholas Lee and Matthew Ron John Jackson. Don't let it happen again.
Ron John?
Yes, sir. $500 fine.
Hey, I'm sorry about that. My brother's a bit of a hothead. Okay. But make sure you pay that fine end of day. Please and thank you. Let's have a killer show. Let's go.
$500. Jeez. Yep, page 1. I paid out the prediction already.
Well, I don't blame him. $500, 500 clams. I mean, the kid's lucky it wasn't more than that. Yeah, you got to pay for that car somehow.
Nice. They all have matching gear. Nice black and white. Crew synergy. Wardlow. The Undisputed Kingdom, Adam Cole. Page Zilla. You guys saw some of the Zillas I put up? I got a bunch of Godzillas that I'm making to look like wrestlers. It's like a funny idea I came up with. People seem to be liking it. Hope you guys like it. So who's fighting? Wardlow? Yeah, Wardlow.
Past Saturday night at Collision, Roderick Strong, he was trying to offer the Undisputed Kingdom's help to Commander, who is facing Orange County
Oh, nice.
International Championship.
He goes up to the top rope and they do the boom thing and it's got the spotlight on him just looking buff. La 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 la. Rather have seen Hangman versus Swerve, yeah. And that would have been an understandably long match at that point. Was he fighting Commander? Yeah, Commander. I know this is not Commander, but I don't have Commander. Adam Cole looks like he's just getting ready to eat a 4-course meal or something. He looks like he can't wait to see Wardlow dismantle this guy. All right, see what we got. It's that time.
We're talking about
Dang, people actually put some pretty decent points on Toa Leona to win that match.
It looked like to me, Adam, that you guys were trying to
Commander or Wardlow.
win the match so you could face Commander coming up for the international title.
Is that his real name, Wardlow? Such a cool name.
Is that it?
All right, predictions are open. Get your prediction in now if you'd like for it to count. It's pretty close to Commander, yeah. Fando, I'm hungry. Robert Stone, maybe you could get some chicken nuggets.
At Revolution, but
Delicious chicken nuggets. Thank you guys for being here, by the way. Thanks for hanging out with me.
almost ripped his leg off and his boot. But is it that Roderick Strong doesn't
We're going to be
want
covering the
to face
PlayStation State of Play after Dynamite. So if you like video games and you're on YouTube, try to make your way over to the Twitch channel so you can hang out with us and take in the brand new stuff. I think it's about 40 minutes long.
pair of low drop kicks there by Commander. Come on, Wardlow. Commander maybe
Switchblade lightweight jacket.
Drop kick to the chest. Wardlow reeling. Gotta be careful. Wardlow's young man is quick. He's quick.
Yikes. There you go, big man.
Grip on the throat. Commander, though, throwing some quick kicks and gets popped.
Jeez, man.
Brother.
Wow.
Big power.
Wardlow made that look so easy.
Wardlow didn't even need to leave his feet on that one.
Swerve's mystery opponent now has the advantage in the poll. Looks like 48% of people are looking forward to that the most. I'm with you guys on that, by the way. The clue that they gave us makes it sound like it's going to be one of my favorite wrestlers ever, but maybe they have something else up their sleeve. I always love mystery stuff in wrestling. It seems like everybody loves mystery stuff in wrestling as well. Like, I think the average wrestling fan loves surprises. That's why it's kind of beyond me that a lot of people seem to get really caught up in trying to get the spoilers and stuff and learn everything ahead of time. It's like, wait, but you love surprises, right? You love surprises, but you let people convince you that you're supposed to want spoilers? Sounds kind of counterintuitive. But hey, to each their own. Uh-oh, Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's working overtime tonight. Just like everybody else on the show, everybody's working overtime tonight. This match should have been over already, and the previous two matches should have been over probably in half the time. F10. Yo, he's doing the F10 again. Just toss Commander.
There you go, baby. Show the world, Wardlow. And you know, Tony, just like last
He's flexing on the Titantron. I like it.
It seems like he could end this match.
He's looking at himself flexing in the Titantron. It's a nice touch.
Is that what you're calling for, to inflict punishment on your opponents?
Wardlow's setting an example.
Get your flex on.
Reminding the entire AEW roster that he's not playing around anymore. Oh, you're looking at the next AEW World Champ. Get him, Wardlow.
Oh, Wardlow put into the steel steps. Yeah, people are clocking overtime tonight.
Small mistake.
Look at that. Oh. It's the right place. Depends on what you're looking for, Radio. Welcome, Radio.
Takes the sweat. Oh, Commander.
What was that? Oh, what the hell of a move is what that was.
From the Ambag region, Commander created an opening for himself.
Come on, Wardlow. You gotta move. You gotta move.
You pick Wardlow? Sounds risky, Zach.
Oh boy, Wardlow's in trouble.
Damn it, Wardlow, get up. Gotta be quick. Gotta be quick with Wardlow down. Get up,
you know what we should maybe start doing? Because a lot of these matches are very predictable on the outcome. Maybe we should start doing, like, how long will the match be instead? Because I'm pretty sure everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people already know who's winning pretty much every match on the fight card. So maybe we should start doing how long the match will be. That way it's a little bit more unpredictable. Could be funner that way.
There we go. That is amazing. That is amazing.
Good hip rotation right there. Good footwork also. And you have to imagine that Phoenix Splash coming down on the face of Wardlow has only served.
Oh no, he's not done yet.
Only served to piss him off, and now Wardlow. Oh, we've seen this before.
Remember how I talked about setting an example?
That hot sauce is so good, man.
That's got to be it. Knox has got to stop this match. Oh no. And
brother, there we go.
Oh, he hurt his leg?
He's got a knee issue,
that was
guys.
weird.
There is a knee issue, I think, with Wardlow. 2, 3.
Good call, Tess.
Yeah, there's a knee issue there, Adam Cole. He was dominant, but there's something going on there.
Wardlow's going to be just fine. Trust me, gentlemen. Trust me.
Otherwise, you might get...
Wardlow wins. What did that take him? About 7-8 minutes? I'll have to figure out what the threshold will be, though. Like, what's a like a small, medium, and a large? Have to figure out what time those would be. Wardlow wins. Can't say flawless victory, but that ending was definitely a fatality. Jeez, and now they're gonna beat him up after the fact.
But now you're gonna pay the price.
Have I tried the hottest hot sauce, I think? Yeah. Yeah, this is the same one. This one right here is the same one, though. The one that's still sealed. That's the same one. But the difference is that it came with these actual Carolina Reaper peppers. So this would probably be the hottest thing you sent me. I have not tried that yet, but that's something I'm gonna have to plan ahead for.
Adam Cole on the floor as Taven, Bennett, and Roderick. Shut up!
The fans
It's
chanting,
Orangezilla.
"Fresh squeezed."
Hey, thanks for coming out here. See you later.
Wait, what?
The Undisputed Kingdom head games there. For absolutely no part of best friends.
So the entire Undisputed Kingdom, they tuck tail and leave when presented with Rocky Romero, Orange Cassidy, and Trent Beretta. That's enough to have the Undisputed Kingdom just leave? What? This is supposed to be like the devil's henchman. This is supposed to be the most devastating faction you have, right? Why are they running from 3 dudes? And 2 of which who never win? So you tried the hot sauce that came with the peppers? Yeah, it's the same one as this one. These are both the same thing. Remember the one that came with all with the wax on top of it? I opened that one and I had that one the night that we watched House on Haunted Hill. That's this one. This one's already open. This is the one that came with the other pepper with the Carolina Reaper peppers. They're the same one. It's just this one that's still sealed came with the actual peppers in the package as well. So it's I have not tried the hottest thing you've sent me, no, but I've tried the hot sauce. Yeah, why are they packing up shop and running as soon as they see Rocky Romero and Trent and Orange Cassidy? This has been a very strange episode so far. It almost feels like it was put together by like an AI program or something. Have you ever heard one of those AI programs make a wrestling show? This is feeling like one. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's like there are these gaps in like, well, why would that happen? You know, like every segment that I've seen tonight has been like a what? That's why I say the magic comes from execution, man. When you execute well, you can have pretty much anything on your fight card as long as it's executed well. But when you just throw things out there and then on top of that they just overstay their welcome and don't make any sense, like you're just asking for the whole show as a unit to not be the most enjoyable experience for your viewer. I'm not saying it sucks. It's just there's these gaps in like what the heckdom that are really throwing off my ability to enjoy it at its core. And that's how you start going down the road of not having a very good show. It's getting there, and we're already halfway done at this point. So the second half of the show needs to be a heck of a second half to kind of save what they've done so far. Because the whole first part of the show feels like it just feels like it's there just to be there. As long as they were not too hot. Oh, that Wicked Reaper one is very hot. It tastes good, but you got to be careful how much you put on stuff, because it could get out of control real quick. I like the Wicked Reaper, but I think it would be best to maybe add it to like a gumbo or something that already is supposed to have some spice, maybe like a chili or something substantial, and then it can just bring up the smoky, savory, spicy like quality of the entire dish. I think that would be best for something like that. But you'd have to be careful there too. I love all these hot sauces though. There's not been one bad one yet. They're all flavorful. They're all quality. They all have maybe 8 ingredients, 9 ingredients. They're not overly what do you call it? processed ingredients and things you can't pronounce and all that. So I feel like they're good for you and they taste good as well. So that's it's epicness. Thank you very much, Radio. Yeah, exactly. Consistency is part of execution.
This man's career is not a stepping stone. You're the one that had to go ahead and attach yourself to somebody like Sting. The point I am saying, next week, two things are going to happen, and I want you to know. I am going to retain the AEW Tag Team Champions. Me and Big Bill are going to be the AEW Tag Team Champions after it. And secondly, I'm going to get my lick back on you.
I'm going to get my lick back.
Sitting inside of me, the chip on my shoulder, guess what? It ends next week. I am going to make sure you don't even make it to your retirement. And you, on the other hand, I have no respect for you. It will never happen. There is no space in my body for respect for you. Who are you?
I've been hearing a lot of talk out of you two. You two just continue to run your mouth. Oh, he's the greatest tag partner you've ever had. And you're going to retire as a tag team champ. Oh, my God. This is so beautiful. All you two have done is brag about how you're going to go into Revolution as the tag team champions without ever mentioning us, without ever talking to us. You have done what everybody else around here has done and overlooked us. Next Wednesday,
Ricky Starks is awesome,
you
man.
two represent everybody else here. And we're going to take out all of our frustrations on you two.
Ricky, I guess I'll start with you. You said that I was the first one that got face-to-face with you. I kind of admired something about you in those days because you were the only one who had balls enough to get in my face and talk some smack. And as far as respect goes, you have to earn that, Ricky. You got to earn it. And you, big man, I have faced many big men before in the ring. The only difference between them and you is they were killers. I'm not so sure about you yet.
Dang.
All right, Ricky, I'm just going to end it here, man. Look, I respect you. I respect what you do in this ring. But you got to understand, every time you point the finger at somebody else, there's only one person to blame, man. And that's you.
Wait, what? I guess that's kind of true. Oh, throw the water on him.
Hit me, guys, come on. Hit me!
Hit him.
He's really
He said hit him.
protective over me. It's okay, man.
Need Julia Hart? Not yet, no.
I've always hated talk. He will hit you in Phoenix. Oh, and I will too.
Draco, welcome.
In 7 days' time, Big Bill, Absolute Ricky Starks, Sting, and Darby Allin.
See what the crowd's up to tonight.
Your following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first.
Wait, are they not singing it?
At 220 pounds, the Ocho, Chris Jericho!
And Tad, before we turn our attention to...
Are they not singing it? There's some people singing it. They forgot the words. Half the people they zoomed in on were like, I betrayed. No Julia Hart, Peter, not yet.
Tony Schiavone's...
Woo boo. Woo boo. I heard a good mix of stuff there, but there were people cheering and singing. It definitely was a stark contrast to the way it was before, although the accusations and stuff came out, though. You could tell that put a dent in the celebration for him. Hey, that's the audience that you coddled, man. You coddled a super duper ear to the streets wrestling fan, so you don't get to run away from it once bad stuff comes out and hope for them to just care about the good news all the time. This is the audience you coddled, so you have to deal with it. It's a double-edged sword.
Kyle Fletcher, he's been on an incredible roll as of late, and
It's Kyle Fletcher. Isn't he he's the Ring of Honor television champion, right? Yeah. I think, right? Or is that the pure title? I think he's the television champion. We'll slap you. All right, let's put a prediction on this one.
back down in this young man, and there's no back down in Jericho neither, obviously.
If you saw the match that he won, the Ring of Honor Television Championship.
Be sure to refresh your stream, guys, because like I said, we've dropped a bunch of frames earlier in the broadcast, and so you're probably behind by a bit.
Oh, Jericho! Wow, that just shows you the toughness of Jericho. Talk about being battle-tested. Anybody else would have got beat on that right there, guys.
Yeah, but what about Kyle Fletcher catching Jericho sleeping with that Michinoku driver? And fans, AEW Rise to the Top is available now. Download on iOS and Android and get a front.
That Rise to the Top game is pretty fun.
Show in town.
I might actually go back to it and play it a little bit more.
Hands here tonight, New Orleans.
I have a very substantial chunk of gameplay for you guys to check out on my YouTube channel if you want to see how the game works and stuff. See if it's for you before you download it.
Yeah, Chris, one step ahead of his opponent. That's experience, knowing how a good mat sense and ring presence.
And Jericho shooting powerhouse Hansel look. As he went out to the floor, now looking staring daggers.
Jericho on the outside.
Remember, we see his former buddy right there.
We've seen Callis run for the hills anytime Jericho.
Watch out.
Fletcher from behind.
Oh, be careful.
Jericho made a mistake.
That's
right
that
there.
ramp, dude. This ramp has injured more people than any given wrestler.
And it cost him.
But Jericho knows better than
Gotta be
that.
careful around this ramp.
Temper, meaning that he wants to get his hands, Jericho, so badly on Don Callis. I mean, every man's got a boiling point, and Chris obviously does.
I really like the design of their show here, the color scheme and everything. Red and blue, the technology. Taya Dynamite technology. Predictions are almost closed, guys. Get your prediction in now if you'd like for it to count.
These people are very sketchy. He's a connie, let's be honest.
Yes, he is. The worst.
But I like him. But I do like him. And I like Fletcher, too. Fletcher is a hell of an athlete, as you said. And he's impressive. And he's bringing it to Chris Jericho right now.
He threw that big right hand to punctuate that series of shots in the corner. Jericho, hammer throw across the ring. Fletcher coming
across
in
the ring.
strike.
Good snap there, right there. That ground kick right to the spine.
This guy's like the other Osprey.
Jericho kicks out and Taz, to your point, that
He's like, gosh, what would be the equivalent? Oh, okay, you know how Superman, when Superman got killed by Doomsday, the other Superman came along, the Eradicator and Superboy and Cyborg Superman. He's like that. If Osprey's Superman, he's like one of those. This Fletcher guy's the Eradicator or something.
Sends Fletcher down hard. And Taz landing on your tailbone like that. That's almost worse than landing on your spine.
It is worse than landing on
Oh
your spine.
my goodness.
Now Hobbs got the referee. And then Don does the
Don
right
Callis
thing. The ref don't see it. Trips up
cheating
Chris.
right next to the ref.
The leg of Chris Jericho swept by Don Callis. Kyle Fletcher regains control. We're going to stick with the action in picture.
Very original pant design he's got going on here.
Oh, he's hated by
It's like
the
a
world.
faded green or something.
One of the only few
Faded
people that
greenish
like him.
brown
I
with
don't
red.
like him that much. It's just kind of a light. Very light. Yeah, I like it. Like very light. Right.
All right, the predictions are closed, so may the odds be ever in your favor.
Putting the boots right here with those fancy shoes.
Callis.
You banned yourself from using emotes, Panda? What?
Now with Hobbs on the outside and Fletcher is definitely going to pick the bones now left behind.
Yeah, and Chris Jericho is outmanned here, guys.
Yeah, this is what makes the Don Callis family so dangerous. As our crowd here in New Orleans, very animated in their dislike for Don Callis.
That's universal.
Does anybody know if NWA has been doing real shows or have they just been retrospectives recently? Because they keep looking like just shows where they recap stuff that's already happened, but I'm not sure if I'm just like looking at it wrong or what.
Fletcher does exactly that.
Does anybody know what they've been doing recently?
Excalibur speechless for maybe the first time in years.
It sounds nice.
How do you like working on Saturdays, Tony?
I love it.
Why don't you stay there?
Jericho is, look at, he's trying, he can't even defend himself. The guy's ripping, rearranging his face.
Oh, look at now, Hobbs.
More cheating.
Big Hobbs, powerhouse Hobbs.
Every time Jericho gets near the ropes, he's getting
Fletcher may
just
have actually been using Jericho's own hair to strangle him.
mollywopped.
Jericho is not liked by any of these members around the Don Callis family. And I understand.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a weird color scheme he's got going on with these pants here. Is it Fletcher?
Yes, he does, Tag. You're right, but
I'm sure the design up close in like full HD, they probably look pretty cool up close, but it's not translating well to the screen here.
in the best manner possible.
You're picking Kyle Fletcher to win, really?
Chris Jericho's still one of the great stars of all time.
There's no doubt. He's definitely, absolutely one of the greatest of all time. There's no thing.
The Powerhouse Hobbs just hiding. He's like trying to stay out of Aubrey Edwards' view.
He's backing Fletcher up with those chops.
It's not who I am, but I have to deal with it. I don't know. You've been who you are for years. I don't see what the problem is now. You can use emotes.
We are back live tonight on Dynamite. Chris Jericho, Kyle Fletcher battling it out inside the ring. Excalibur, Tony Schiavone, and Taz here at the desk on the call. Fletcher scores with a kick to the chest.
Oh.
Half and half.
Yeah, he snapped into that real quick and really bounced.
Fletcher is definitely getting the upper hand on Jericho here, but they're giving Jericho the out by all the stuff that's happening on the outside. Oh my God! Yeah, it looked like he dropped Jericho right on top of his head.
Massive victory there.
I don't know how this is going to end, but Kyle Fletcher has been.
They need to show a replay of that. That looked hellacious.
It's tremendous. Hence why he's the ROH World Television Champion. An impressive athlete for sure. Can get it done.
And remember, this is our third match of the evening with a former AEW World Champion competing.
Yeah, that's true. Every world champion has fought tonight other than Jericho, right? And well, Samoa Joe and MJF. So I guess half the world champions.
Lower the shoulder, Fletcher used Jericho's momentum against him, but Jericho sure-footed on the
Surprise!
double sledge off the top.
Come on, baby!
He's got it going here.
Yeah, he sure does.
What's this? Oh.
Drives Fletcher face first.
Come on, baby!
And powerhouse Hobbs! Oh man! Again, the numbers working.
She didn't see it.
Jericho, Don Callis distracted Aubrey Edwards. Powerhouse Hobbs intervenes. Fletcher 2 and boom!
Hey, like it or not, Don Callis.
Oh, Panda, were you on the bump today?
Position, a perfect game plan to really put
I didn't get to watch it yet.
Yeah, they caught Jericho right in the middle of one
I
of
played a little bit of 2K before Dynamite, and we're checking out the Sony thing, the state of play after Dynamite.
The meticulous planning of Don Callis has been one of his signatures, playing the long game. And here tonight, Kyle Fletcher.
Is the streak alive, Panda?
Fletcher, the leg swept out.
Oh, maybe she still has me muted.
Fletcher's in trouble if Chris turns. There it is.
Of Jericho, locked in. Fletcher in the center of the ring, very deep water.
Don Callis having a connection at ringside.
Can Fletcher, can he push up? Can he alleviate some of that pressure? Being put down, he's trying to make that crawl to the bottom rope.
Very painful. Your lower back, your hamstrings, your glutes, everything gets bent up and it hurts. And the one thing that favors Fletcher here is his length, his reach, because he can make that lunge, and he does. Gets to the ropes to force Aubrey Edwards to call for the break. Make a great point, Excalibur. The height of him.
Jericho's been getting cheated this whole match now. Oh, you were in the intro? Nice. The streak continues.
Oh, what extension. Talking about long legs, right?
1, 2, and Jericho again, just barely beating the count. And Fletcher, you can see he's still feeling the effects of being locked in that walls of Jericho for so long.
Awesomeness. You were first. Whoa. Yeah, Panda's got the streak going. That's every episode this year, right?
It really wears out your lower back and your glutes, along with your quads and hamstrings. Very vocal crowd. Here in New Orleans, upset that they want to know what Don Calvin socks off.
Who are they saying sucks? Sound like Breaker or Baker or something. Who are they saying sucks?
Take a look here at this code breaker. Let's take another look here. Maybe he's going to cover. Hold on, let's see. Jericho, the cover, 2, and
Took him a long time to get there, guys. Long time.
Here comes another look at this code breaker, as I promised. Now, let's take a look here. Man, one leg Jones.
Yeah, that knee driven right into the jaw of Fletcher on the way down. And Jericho, though, you can see, slow to capitalize on that code breaker, slow to make a cover, just due to the beating he's received, not just from Fletcher, but from Hobbs and Callis as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just am so impressed with Kyle Fletcher. And the game plan
Bouye spot.
he said on Rampage, he wanted the chance. And he's made the most of it here, guys.
And now just a hockey fight.
Man, they could have fit a lot more people on this show thus far. These matches are really long tonight. What's going on with this? Even gave like 8-10 minutes to Wardlow versus Commander. Like, are they just like trying to fill this show up with just wrestling all day? This would be a good show to get some stories on track. I know that they've had the like the little segment with Sting in them, but
Knock loopy. Do this superplex and get yourself a cover and get this big upset victory.
oh my goodness.
Maybe not a superplex.
What was that? Oh my god.
On the corner.
Oh my.
That was scary looking.
This could be it.
I like that move though.
That
was a cool move.
Again able to kick out.
Jericho's hurt, guys.
It's like he dropped him right off a shelf, right on his face on the top turnbuckle. Dang, I hope that didn't bust him. That looked like it really could have hurt.
Stay calm, stay poised. Your
They were saying Fletcher sucks? Oh, it didn't sound like that.
Oh, Fletcher! The kick to the back of the head. You can see Jericho very unsteady on his feet.
I don't think Fletcher sucks at all. I think he's a little dangerous. I've seen some weird movement here.
Fletcher able to kick out.
That was close.
Oh, man.
God.
Like the crack of a bat, but Jericho boot up into the
Boing.
face of Fletcher.
Judas effect, no.
The swipe at Callis on the floor, the rolling roundhouse. Jericho.
Yeah, Jericho is really banged up here.
And Jericho, he's fighting a battle on a lot of fronts here in this match. As Fletcher.
Oh, Judas effect out of the sky. Oh, he's done. Yeah, I think you're right, but it sounded different to me.
Chris knows he's got an advantage here. Get him in the ring and try to win the match.
Absolutely, the Judas effect cleaned the clock, and look at Fletcher trying to get
Fletcher shouldn't be standing after this, man. What the heck? He's already up.
It bit him in the butt.
And Jericho, the Judas effect off the top.
Wow.
He leveled Fletcher again. 2, 3.
Jericho wins. This dude was already up after catching the Judas effect out of the sky. This is the type of stuff I'm talking about, man. You're over inundating. You're desensitizing your audience. A match like that, ending like that, should be reserved for a feud that actually has wheels to it, that actually is going places. This dude Fletcher, I don't think this guy Fletcher and Jericho have shared words. I don't think they've ever even talked to each other on the show. but you have like these like epic matches and epic endings, and it's like, dude, you should save that for the final boss, man. Don't do it all over the place, because it just takes the superb ending out from under things. Now you gotta hit somebody with a truck, you know? Like, what are you gonna do next?
Each of my tattoos represents a different time in my life. The start of my
Deonna
wrestling
Purrazzo.
ambitions, a Bible verse, song lyrics, my parents' handwriting, and then I have a duck.
A duck.
Toni and I got this tattoo
And then I have a
in the
duck.
UK on a whim. It was meaningless and silly, but the more that I've looked at it and thought about it, it symbolizes so much more. It symbolizes two girls on their journey across the globe to become some of the best in the world. It symbolizes my personal journey of who I was and who I am, the virtuosa. Toni, what I want to know is, when you look at your ankle, what does that tattoo mean to you?
Deonna Purrazzo will be in action
Okay.
later on tonight, going one-on-one with Taya Valkyrie.
Yeah, that match got a little dangerous.
Right now, we have to give the super group, the Bang Bang Scissor Gang, center stage.
They have such a cool entrance. Switchblade, Jay Whiteo. Where's they claimed at?
Super group. Yeah, no, I'm still.
Oh, there they are.
Flex of surprise, and here comes the Acclaim now.
What a squad, man. Look at these.
Has strength in numbers. I mean, that's no question. We saw it in the last match.
That's right. Callis family.
I like their new theme song. It's got like a hip-hop vibe to it. Let's get Austin Gunn out here. Austin Gunn. Colton Gunn. Let's get Jay Whiteo. There we go. And we also have Max Caster. What a squad, man. Why did he throw his belt like that? Did he mess up? It's like he accidentally threw his belt.
They clearly love your guys' thing. I'm a big, big fan of scissoring, but don't forget, we already have our own thing too. Guns up for my New Orleans Gold members!
Yo! 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 Yo!
Listen.
Listen! You're looking at the 6 men who have dominated trios wrestling for years. But it's not just the 6 of us. There is somebody missing.
Juice.
Bowens! Get Card Blade!
What about Card Juice?
I didn't know he was under the ring, Card Blade. I wasn't aware. Has he been under there all night? I would have gotten him a beverage.
Why is he broken?
Card Blade even getting in on the scissoring.
Yeah, Card Blade kind of beat up there.
He looks broken.
We fired him weeks ago. I'm not even sure how he got here.
Oh, don't throw Card Blade on his head.
Get the juice board!
The juice board.
The juice board.
Card.
Well, AEW's fun, isn't it?
How many more?
Oh, there goes the Tony Schiavone. I'm having so much fun. This is fun.
We're just having a great time here. The fans are with us.
With the Bang Bang Scissor Gang, then we got
I am literally standing right here.
Dad, this is kind of my thing.
Really?
Well, it was my thing when you were still a... Well, let's not go there. Shall we show them how to do it? So if you're not down with the Bang Bang Scissor Gang, we got 2 words for you. No.
No.
You see, this is a
Guns
new
up.
era. Guns up.
Yeah. Who's coming out? Somebody coming out? This would be a really good time for
There's guns, there's scissoring, there's guns up.
for the Undisputed Kingdom to come out here and wreak havoc to get some of their heat back, because they ended up looking like the weakest fools tonight. Took their world ender, their world beater, 8 to 10 minutes to beat some guy who hasn't won a single match this year, and then they tuck tail and run as soon as they see Rocky Romero and Orange Cassidy. Like, this would have been a good time for the lights to go out, come back on, and these dudes to just get stomped up by Undisputed Kingdom. Get them some like credibility. They seem like such a like a holding pattern or something. It's you know what it's like? It's like that period of time when you buy a seed and you put a seed in soil and you water it every day, and then you can see like one little leaf pop up and you're like, oh, it's growing. But you're like, when you got the seed, you were picturing a basil plant in your kitchen that you can pick the leaves off of and put in your favorite dishes and all that. But it's like Undisputed Kingdom's like that one little leaf that's popped out of the soil right now in comparison to like what it should be already. They need some heat, man. I know they think they got it for what they did to Max, but it didn't work that way. It actually didn't work that way, because Max was already beat down and broken before they even really got to him. He already was wearing his like tape. He was already busted and broken, and then Samoa Joe's the one who finished him off. So that the heat that the Undisputed Kingdom could have got for doing that to Max didn't transfer right. They don't look devastating. They could have, but the circumstances made them look like they didn't really do much. And now look at them. Like, they're just not, it's not translating well. They need to do something dastardly. That's not funny. They just keep DX out their mouths. Hey, man, you know, they said they had 2 words for him, so I don't know if they can keep DX out their mouths. I'm not sure that that's possible. I've never had this before. Have you guys ever had this? Rice vinegar? Seasoned gourmet rice vinegar. Rice vinegar, sugar, salt, diluted with water to 4.1 acidity. It's supposed to be perfect. Good stuff right there. Oh, I have one more thing. Actually, I have a couple more things. Uh-oh, Dudley's asleep. Uh-oh. Guys, Dudley's asleep. I think they ate all the chicken nuggets, guys. You're drinking that? No. No. I'm putting it on our dish that we're making. The next cooking stream, I'm making something. It's an ingredient that I'm using in it. I'm not drinking that. No, I'm not drinking that. Although maybe I could drink a little bit of it, maybe. If you guys want to dare me to. It's actually probably a good idea, because they say a good chef is supposed to be tasting his stuff before he, finishes dishes and all that. Know what your ingredients are tasting like. So maybe I will. It's Toni Storm. I like how she elevated. Don't drink it. I got this. Anna Yakinori. It's seaweed sheets. It's Deonna Purrazzo.
Deonna Purrazzo.
An explosive arrival for Deonna Purrazzo here in All Elite Wrestling, but an interesting arrival for our AEW.
This picture makes it look like she's checking out Toni Storm. Maki Ito snacks. Shrewdwood says, "Don't drink it." Why? Is it gonna poison me or something? So many battlefield scars while dripping in plush cars. This life is a rap star. It's nothing but up. Oh, was born rough and rugged, addressing the man public. The attitude was because it's always funny singing old rap songs and like censoring yourself, and then there's just whole sentences you can't say. Oh, Taya's getting a TV match. She's got Johnny TV with her. Nice to see John Morrison out here. Taya, you want fire? Also have this. Yeah. Wait, let me check the size on that. Oh, it's perfect. It's a good size. Nice. Yeah, I got the mat I need. I still need a few ingredients though. So I can't make the dish yet, but we're getting there. Scissors and the guns up. Heck yeah, man. That's a unexpected crew, but it's working. I feel like apart they were working, and together it's also working. So it hasn't thrown off the dynamic very much.
She doesn't appreciate how Deonna thinks that she can arrive here in AEW and just jump to the front of the line and put herself up
All
as
right.
the next challenger for the
Prediction
AEW
time.
World Championship. Hence this match being made here tonight.
I don't like these new Hollywood types, I must say. They don't have any key parties anymore.
Collar and elbow tie up, neither woman gaining an advantage.
All right, predictions are open. Who do you think is winning this? You guys got Taya or you have Deonna? Yeah, it's a cool crew. What I still need to get? Cream cheese. I need some good quality cream cheese.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I understand that too. As far as, earn your spot, earn your time. But Deonna's a
cucumber.
Competitor. She made a lot of noise real quick here in this company in AEW.
And salmon. I need some
I was
salmon.
going to tell Taya, chin up and tits out, but I guess she already got the memo.
Watch driving it. You might end up when you drink water from Mexico. Wait a minute, what? Good food is the foundation of genuine happiness. Yeah, dude. It is.
And March 7th for Collision. 2 consecutive days in Duluth, Georgia. Tickets available starting next Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern.
Definitely makes my mood better when I have food.
Anton LaVey.
No.
Anton LaVey.
Ladies
You pick up Purrazzo?
No.
Let's see that.
Taya Valkyrie, the leg sweep. And now putting pressure on the knees of Deonna Purrazzo.
I don't know, should you be wearing the mask, Mr.
No, please.
I mean, we all know Excalibur is Sean Mooney anyway. Don't we? We all know this. The secret's out.
I'm dead.
And it's to test me.
You gotta be kidding me!
Whoa!
You gotta be kidding me! Somebody get a damn fireman on fire!
Yo!
Tay's gonna put Brian to the table! Stop that! Oh my God! Oh my God! The demon's burning in hell!
Is that enough for what you need to get?
Oh my goodness. Yo, is that enough for what I need to get?
Nice to see you.
It should be. My goodness, 20 bucks? Thank you so much. Radio, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, that should cover it. That should very much cover it. The most expensive thing is the salmon.
Got speared nearly out of her boots by Taya Valkyrie.
Oh, look, she lost a piece of her hair from that. Go catch, salmon is cheaper. It wouldn't be cheaper for me, Shroom. I live in Arizona. Uh-oh.
Any comment on that?
Uh-oh. On-air kisses. He needs more for rent. Panda, what?
See, I told you, Tad, we have fun out here. Yeah, we do, man. We love AEW.
Every day's a holiday, I know.
No, not every day. I gotta go home.
Man, what a night we've had. I mean, from our opening contest tonight, John Moxley getting the big
Then again,
Harvey.
catching salmon is dangerous for what I'm cooking. What is this face she's making? I need farm-raised, previously frozen
Swerve Strickland
salmon to make sure I don't end up
picked by Hangman Adam Page.
on that like gas station sushi guy's YouTube channel. I bought some salmon for my mom today. It's not that cheap. No, it's not. It really isn't. That's why I was saying it should be, because I've seen salmon prices are kind of crazy. I appreciate it so much, Radio. Is Arizona iced tea cheaper in Arizona? I think Arizona iced tea is cheaper in places like Oregon where there's no sales tax. Plus, Arizona iced tea is actually from New York, so it's probably a little more expensive here than it would be in New York even, because without all the shipping prices and stuff. They have to ship it to Arizona from New York, so it's almost as far as it can go in the United States. A lot of people don't know that Arizona tea is from New York. Use catfish? Heck no. Ugh. I'll eat catfish, like deep fried or whatever, but I really don't like the flavor of catfish too much. It's 99 cents at your corner store. See, that's here we end up paying taxes on it. Our tax is up to like something like 10% now or something. It's really vicious. Taxes are crazy.
Oh, you're the world champion. You're the best.
Oh, but Deonna.
Oh my goodness! Russian leg sweep, the back of Taya right into the ring apron. Taya's looking good. She's keeping it tight. For a while there, she was starting to, I don't know, she seemed like she was kind of losing her like want to be a wrestler or something. I don't know. You know those times where you could tell a wrestler isn't as into it as they used to be? I felt like that about Taya for a little bit. It's understandable. You get to go to the second biggest wrestling company on the planet, and then they're just not really using you for a while. You're not getting TV time. Neither is your husband. Like, I could see it.
Listen, these women are very good, but they're no
Debate Trout? Heck yeah. Trout is incredible. I actually, from my experience with Trout, I used to live in Oregon though, so maybe it's better there, but Trout was just so good. I thought it was better than salmon for a while. Trout was so good. Jackfish, yeah. Did Taya and Deonna fight each other in TNA? I think they have.
Taya Valkyrie still alive in this one.
I think they have. It sounds like a matchup that I've seen before. Ryan, what's up, man? Ryan says Deonna's gonna win this.
Fans, this Friday night, 10/9 Central on TNT. Rampage Private Party versus Top Flight, the rematch. Taya Valkyrie turns things around.
I think my favorite fish I ever had was bluefin tuna. I had it in. I had it in a restaurant in Las Vegas.
We will hear from. Oh, excuse me.
I think that was my favorite fish I ever had.
We will hear from Orange Cassidy.
Their chemistry is all right for a match. That's why, yeah.
Deonna Purrazzo, this knee bar is locked in.
They both have a substantial look to them and muscle and style.
Taya in a knot.
Sliding lariat.
I feel like they don't outclass each other in like some of the ways that I see some of these some of the women's matches. It's good fish. Steelhead, yeah. Rainbow trout is the one that I had more often, and I loved it. We always used to cook it and stuff. I never liked sushi or anything like that in the past. Oh. Baseball slide. Clocks Taya. Have I had albacore tuna? Maybe in a can or something. Oh. Not Toni, no. Yellowfin tuna? Yeah, I've had that too. I've had that too. Well, bluefin was the one that I loved the most. I don't know if it was just the cut of it that they had. Maybe it was like more like near the belly. Maybe it was like a little fatter or something. Oh God. It's gone. They rang the bell. He's tapping. Jeez, what a devastating submission Deonna just put on Taya. She had her arms behind her backwards like this and just pulling them together. She had to tap like this on her chest. Goodness gracious. The camera crew went to look at Toni Storm during the tap out, so we didn't get to see it though. We got to see just like the ending of the tap out after the bell already rang. Little bit of a production issue, but that was actually, believe it or not, that was my favorite match of the night so far.
Let's go to the back where our colleague, the remarkable
Montez Tattoo episode out tomorrow. Oh, nice. Like the Dominic one. Oh, yeah.
Darby, things got clearly
Thank you,
very
Panda.
heated between you and Ricky Starks tonight, but listen, I
Thanks
would
for letting me know.
love to talk to you about your admiration for the Young Bucks.
Excuse me?
Wait, what?
Answer that question. That's a great question.
Great question, Renee. Yeah, what's
You deserve a raise.
What do you think about that one, Darb? Hey,
You deserve a raise.
We come in peace. It's Vibe Town here at AEW today, right?
You tell us that?
We love you, Darb. Like, you're an AEW original, man. Like, change the world, right? You fit that quote, right? This is what we do, man. We young, hot star, just like us, Darby Allin. I just have one thing I'm a little perturbed about.
Ring that bell. Matt the cat knows.
65-year-old blood-sucking leech take more money from you out of your pocket. I mean, save some for the rest of us. Am I right, Darb?
Good
right?
point.
Because listen, like long after he's gone, because that's coming very soon. It's gonna be really great. I have a really good idea for a new gimmick for you. Why don't the three of us get together and we be a new hot trio? Like in high school, we went through a goth phase that we can kind of bring back. I think that'd be kind of unique.
All jokes aside, Darby, we've been back for 1 month now, and you're ducking, you're dodging us, you're being unprofessional. You're ghosting our text messages. You got a problem with us or what?
No, definitely not in a can.
No
Oh,
offense.
okay. No, I've never.
One
Oh,
thing
not
that's the
Ahi.
AEW
No.
Tag Championships. So.
Oh, is that right? Okay. I guess we're gonna have to
You're big and big at us, huh?
get his attention a different way.
Uh-oh.
Hey, you're having a great show. Let's kill it. Good stuff, Renee.
Thanks,
All right.
Matthew, Nicholas.
Thank you.
So buttery, just tasty as heck. And I don't like tuna. Wow. It's that good and you don't even like tuna. I bet you it's mad expensive though, right? It's probably hard to get. Darby should do Surfer Sting for one match. What would you rate the chicken nuggets? 7.0 to 8.4. 8.4 plus. And you saw how many sauces they gave me? Or gave the Zoo Crew? I bet you the Zoo Crew is covered in sauce right now. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to throw all of you in the sink. They're covered in hot sauces. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's 8.4 plus for sure, Radio. It showed up. It showed up. That's the first good thing about it. The second good thing about it is that it showed up warm. Perfectly cooked. All the sauces and even more. I think it showed up with more than are even on the bag. Let's see what's on the bag. Yeah, it says they gave me 1 honey cup, 1 hot mustard cup. Look at this. This is what they said they gave me. That's not what they gave me. They gave me more than they even said they were giving me. So yeah, 8.4 plus, man. And it was delicious as well. And Dudley's asleep, so I think he agrees. Yeah, they know. It's always good to have those sauces, man, because even after you're done with the nuggets, you can use those sauces for other things. You could snazz up some mundane ingredients. Dudley's taking a bath in the sauce. I think he already did. I think he drank it. Dudley's asleep. And the whole zoo crew is covered in sauces. I hope they didn't get any of that wicked sauce. Nah, I would have heard them. I would have heard them hopping around and going, ouch, ouch, ouch. They probably didn't touch that. Maybe that's the key. I have to coat the food I want them to not eat with... Nah, that would be kind of mean. Because they'll find out the bad way. It's good to be the captain. Heck yeah. This shirt is awesome. I was expecting people to say something about it. I went out in public with this on today and nobody said anything. I was like, oh.
Dynamite.
All
Let's
right.
go down to the ring where Josh is standing by.
It must not be Trekkies. Boom da boom. Boom da boom. Joe's gonna kill you. Samoa Joe. He's in the building right now. I need a picture of him with the title. I'm glad we got 2 segments of the Young Bucks. I want to see more of this gimmick. I want to see what they're really up to with it.
The AEW Continental Crown Champion Eddie Kingston versus Bounty Hunter Brian Keith. All of that and so
Dude,
much
Brian
more.
Keith's getting a lot of TV time
This
recently.
Saturday night,
La 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 la. Hey, Joe gave somebody a fist bump. Whose house? There he is. Where's Nana? Nana's not here.
Washington, weighing in at 233 pounds, Swerve Strickland.
Obviously, no Nana. Prince Nana's out on injury.
Aw, Nana's injured. He did the Nana too hard. Star Wars people go out dressed like Chewbacca next time. Now would be the time to do it. If I do that later in the year, it'd end up a raisin or something. It gets so hot here. Swerve and his mystery opponent. Who shall it be? I'm thinking RVD.
subtle about it, but of course, we still don't know who is set to face Swerve Strickland tonight in our main event.
We're
We'll
about to
find
find
out.
Yep.
Keeping us in suspense here.
Hook? That'd be cool.
Who's it gonna be?
A lot of drama.
Yep. It's Rivid. One of my favorites. Let's go. Respect. Walk. He's been killing it recently, and he's definitely looking better than when we saw him in TNA Remember when he was in TNA, he was hanging out with that chick, and just every time we saw him, it looked like he was deteriorating at a rapid pace. He looks so much better now. Let's go. Now this could be something. It's 6 DVD. Wait a minute, what? Oh, is he 60 years old? Let's go, man. I like this. I would say that this show has ended better than it started, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, he should be upset. Well, I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Swerve, good choice earlier with Toa. He was close, just not close enough. And Swerve, I'm gonna have to go ahead and guess that.
All right, predictions are open, guys. Oh, he's 53. Okay. I was about to say he's 60. What the heck? Dude is got stem cells everywhere.
Swerve, you are wrestling Rob Van Dam
In a ladder match.
Normal singles match, but in a hard core match. Good luck.
Oh boy.
Oh, throw a chair at his face. All right, predictions are open, guys. Rob Van Dam looks great, man. I love this.
Hangman said pick the match, and he picked the match, a hardcore match.
They're only giving him 12 minutes.
Maneuvering Swerve Strickland. And the situation
Of all the matches on this fight card, this would be the match I would think would be deserving of the longest match of the night, but it's going to have almost the shortest time of the night.
And like I was saying earlier, man, it's tough to compete against someone you don't know who you're going to compete against. Nevertheless,
I remember I used to think he was actually Jean-Claude Van Damme's brother. Did you guys used to think that?
Man, what a leg lariat that was.
Or was I the only one? I used to think he was actually Jean-Claude Van Damme's brother.
Against Van Damme. And I can tell you he's one of the toughest guys you're going to meet pound for pound in the business ever.
Dang, Swerve. Predictions are open, guys. Get your prediction in now if you'd like for it to count.
Rob Van Dam made out of cement, Taz. Oh, they are. They are definitely cement dope. Right here in this
Let's
arena,
go,
many
baby.
years ago, Van Dam and I and
I hope he
Sabu
wins.
were
Yeah,
partners.
Swerve's gonna win.
Right here.
That would be cool. Oh, cameraman almost got destroyed right there. Mr. Wednesday Night. How cool is this, man?
Civilians beware. Good stuff right here.
All right, predictions are closed. May the odds be ever in your favor. Pink lemonade Kool-Aid is good. Is it better than sugar water?
Swerve Strickland definitely fighting off the back foot here tonight.
RV might be the ultimate mid-card guy.
Yeah, you don't want to be.
Yeah, it'd be cool if they put the international title on him.
Oh boy.
Nice. Split leg drop.
Big leg drop. And Swerve Strickland, much like Hangman and
I could see him being international champion.
2024, but that could all come to crashing to an end here tonight.
Boy, wouldn't that be a detriment to the rankings for him? For Swerve Strickland, my God.
Still got it. He's never lost it.
Yeah, good call.
He was heavyweight champ.
Yeah, Van Damme's looking great. Swerve has just been on the retreat the entire time.
Hung up on the ropes there. Been punishing Swerve all match long, and Samoa Joe has just not stopped smiling. How could it not? I mean, Swerve Strickland's definitely in the wrong neighborhood. Oh, getting worn out by RVD.
He was ECW and WWE champ at the same time. Oh yeah, I think I remember what match that was.
It's coming.
Off the apron. Oh my goodness. It's just as beautiful as ever, man. Swerve's getting messed up here.
Here it is.
EC Dub.
Take a look at it one more time, Tez. No, we're not.
No, we will take a look at it in a moment, but fans, don't go anywhere because the action, our main event continues in picture. You don't want to miss a second.
Dude, the second half of this show has been so much better than the first half.
Oh, Swerve.
I guess it's better that way. I'd rather the end of your show be the best part than to have a good beginning and then everything go downhill at the end. I feel like the way you end your show kind of flavors it in a way a little bit more devastatingly if it's not good.
He took a hell of a beating for like 3
It's like if you have a really good appetizer, but then the rest of your dinner sucks, you know? It's like, no. I'd rather the dinner be good and the appetizer not be so good. Dang, he really clocked him with that spinning back heel kick off the apron. Swerve caught a shocking piece of damage there. Thank you guys for being here, by the way. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for being part of this.
Strickland giving Van Dam a little bit of his own medicine right there.
Oh, Panda probably can't hear me. I think she said she has me on mute.
That was a great job by Strickland.
Even though Strickland was being beaten up, man, he's still back in this, and he's looking for plunder as well. And here we go.
That table looks like he's seen better days. Stuff happens under the ring. Must be all those cardboard people under there.
Oh my goodness. That table looks like it's on its last legs. Literally.
And the tables, that frame is not good, man.
No, that frame is not good.
That could fall apart on its own.
Yeah, and it could cut somebody as well. Very, very sharp.
Oh, aren't you conscientious, Right out here in front of us.
I'm conscientious.
Radio, thank you again, man.
Van Dam.
We're gonna put the dish together. I know what I'm gonna make is probably not everybody's favorite, but it's something that I want to keep challenging myself. I don't want to make easy stuff. In case you forgot. In case you forgot. Recycled paper table. They're helping the environment.
Needed the midsection by Swerve. Trying to staunch this offensive onslaught by Rob Van Dam.
I do definitely promise that the next recipe that I make will be something that's a little bit more everybody will like it. I just really want to challenge myself. I don't want to make easy stuff and just be like, today I make a grilled cheese.
Hangman Page's hand-picked mystery opponent for Swerve Strickland. This hardcore match.
I want it to actually be an event when I make these things, and for you guys to see me struggle or to have to test myself, and I feel like it's a lot more interesting. So I hope you guys are in for the long haul, because that's pretty much going to be what I do for a while. If I do these, when I do these cooking streams, they're going to be stuff that's not easy, not level 1 stuff. That's how you become a good cook, exactly. And I just think as a person who's watched a lot of streams and stuff, I wouldn't want somebody to be like, I'm gonna eat a can of sardines. Like, okay. I want it to be an event. Yo, Heartbreak. Heartbreak beats Ola. Baked macaroni and cheese. Oh, yeah. There's an art to macaroni and cheese, man. If you've ever had a person who goes to one of those bake-offs, you know how into it people get. It's not easy, man. Making a really good baked mac and cheese is harder than it seems to be. Especially if you're trying to do it up. Oh my goodness. Thank you for doing this, allowing us to chill. Oh, for sure, man. Zach, thank you for being here. Make sloppy joes with Samoa Joe. Wackaroni, oh my god.
I mean, there's no question that Swerve Strickland is as tough as they make him, but I mean, to come in here with a Hall of Famer, with a legend like Rob Van Dam.
Oh, monkey flip? He's gonna monkey flip him right onto the chair. Oh no, you're gonna pay for that one. Oh no. Right on the chair. I can't believe I'm seeing this, dude. 2024, Rob Van Dam in the main event on national television. This is awesome. And he looks like $1 million. He doesn't look all like disheveled like he did in TNA last time we saw him, or Impact.
And Joe, that is not easy to do with a man, his legs as powerful as RVD.
Oh, absolutely not. But let's face here.
What a blast from the past.
He's dealing with the blue belt. He's got this in the bag. I'm telling
you. He's been in control for this match.
Puts on the brakes, putting those powerful legs to use, and now looking to counter Swerve. Right hands exchanged by both men. But RVD.
How's your day been, Heartbreak?
Oh, nicely done by Strickland.
Anything crazy happening?
Now, RVD maneuver Swerve into the ropes, deposits him on the top. Van Dam, the kick. I think that was a toe kick to the
he
chest.
hit him with the tip of his toe right to the middle of his chest. Oh no. What are we doing here? Who's that? Brian Cage? Yo, I just saw a mountain of muscle come out here. Here comes Hook. He's wearing a D12 shirt. Smash you.
Tattooed the machine, Brian Cage, with that chair.
Oh, he's going to go after him as well with the chair.
Remember, Hook and Rob Van Dam.
Who does he have against him?
Before. Yeah, they have. And it was
Blue and yellow, purple pills.
Past Saturday at Collision, he had words for Hook. As Hook watching RVD's back, but Swerve watching RVD's back as well.
He's got a half and half. We should go for a half and half.
But Van Dam turns it around on Swerve.
Oh, nice hit down to the pinning part.
Ooh, nice pin.
And fans
Not enough though.
should this match go past the top of the hour, we will stick with all of the action. So don't go anywhere as Van Dam scores with that
How
kick.
cool would it be if this match lasted like another 20 minutes and they had to just keep it going?
Brian Cage would have stayed out here. But we'll see.
This guy is a previous world champ of 2 separate companies at once.
Oh, that might be it, guys.
1, 2, and no.
What a great match, man. I'm telling you, Swerve
This is what it is right here. This is what it is. I wish retroactively I could go back and tell Tony Khan to book the first half of the show similar to the last half, and we would have had an ultra great show. Because this last like 45 minutes of this show have been awesome. Have been really good. The first like hour and 10 minutes were questionable usage of time. Jimmy Johns agrees. Jimmy John's trying to take us out. They don't want us to see the end of this.
Stuck in that chair, left with nowhere to go.
I think the back of his head hit those steps, guys.
Great stream. Thank you, Matt the Cat.
Let's get some medical personnel.
Made better by you guys being here. Without you guys, I'm just sitting here talking to myself.
Take a look at the stomp from Swerve.
And I'm sitting here talking to myself with an empty stomach because I wouldn't have these epic chicken nuggets.
Our AEW World Champion Samoa Joe growing increasingly concerned as Swerve has been stringing together some offense here in our main event.
Listen, I'm just tired of these pretenders.
Oh my God, his neck? Oh, what happened? Jimmy Johns maybe missed the neck thing.
Swerve, maybe thinking Swerve stop. No,
just like that. Just like that.
Oh God!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Swerve off the top rope through the table.
Off the top rope through the table that he himself set up at ringside.
That's cool. The only table spot of the show too. They did a good job here.
Watch this. There it is, the chair, and boom.
Yeah, the back
Ouch! Oh my God!
And Rob Van Dam, he can put an end to all of Swerve Strickland's momentum here in one.
Yo, that table popped up and clocked him in the back of the head.
These 3 consecutive wins that Swerve strung together.
What if Rob Van Dam wins this?
Potential rankings, here's what he could do.
Impossible.
This is gonna be bad. You know what
He's going for the 5-star frog splash through a chair sandwich where the meat is Swerve. Oh no, crash and burn. No water in that pool. Come here. Oh. Dude, I like this. That's what it does? No, he's still kicked out.
And how about RVD? Holy smokes, he took
No
a chair
bread,
to
no
the
water,
face and he still
just
kicked out.
me.
That's true. And Van Dam. Look at that though. He just latched onto the boot of Swerve.
Rob does not want it.
Van Dam's still reeling.
What's Rob Van Dam's real name?
Swerve. The face into the turnbuckle.
Would it be funny if his real name was Jean-Claude?
Posture. Van Dam's not right. Yeah, he got dinged up earlier, I think. And, he's in trouble. Rob is in grave danger. He's mocking. He's mocking.
Jean-Claude Van Winkle or something? Swerve stomp. That's what it does. Got you. Good match, man. Jean-Claude Van Winkle is his real name. Samoa Joe is not impressed. Dude, they ended the show with a bang. The whole last 45 to 50 minutes of the show have been the type of stuff I really want to see from AEW. Very well done. Up, Hangman.
Speaking of Hangman.
Hangman Adam Page.
La.
To the ring, Swerve. Once again, very.
If I were Swerve, I would have chose Samoa Joe to be Hangman's opponent, right? Like, wouldn't you just choose the world champion and be done with it? Be like, oh yeah, I want you to fight Samoa Joe.
Consecutive wins to start the new year.
I wouldn't be choosing no Tia Leone or whatever.
You evil bastard! Swerve, later tonight, the rankings for the AEW World Championship come out, and despite my efforts tonight, we are both undefeated.
Robert
so
Alexander Szydowski? Mike Wazowski?
And you said that you wanted Samoa Joe, that you wanted the World
Oh,
Championship,
really,
that
Goki?
you needed it. But I need you to look in my eyes, and I need you to know that I will never let that happen. Swerve, I am the next world champion, not you.
Good luck on that. Look at Swerve's build,
You
man.
still just don't get it, Hangman.
He's got a lot of muscle
You
up
still
top.
out here repeating yourself over and over again. I've beaten you twice now. I got nothing to prove, not to you, not to anyone else. I don't care. You're just upset with the simple fact that you just can't beat me. Hey, Swerve, you keep saying that, and I think it's because you believe if you say it enough, it will be true. The 2 times that we fought, you didn't beat me. It took all of the Mogul Embassy. Swerve, I know that man to man, when it counts. Swerve, you can't lace my boots.
Oh.
You know what? You must be a masochist. You must want suffering or something. But guess what? I'll give you what you want. Me and you, one more time. This is the 3rd time, and after that, we are done. After I move past you, all I care about and all I'm focused on and I'm going for is that AEW World Championship.
Samoa Joe's just cheesing. You see him? He loves it.
Tony Khan has just made his official for
Oh,
next
it's
week's
official.
winner. Faces Samoa Joe at Revolution. It will be Swerve Hangman Part 3 live in Phoenix plus the AEW World
Yo, come on now. They went out strong, man. Jericho versus Takeshita next week.
Plus the stars of CMLL will challenge the Blackpool Combat Club in a trios match. And Tony Khan has a huge announcement.
Triple threat. Huge announcement. Uh-oh.
His head right now, Joe. Oh, I'm ready. I am ready. And anybody who wins next week, they're just heading straight to their doom with me.
They're heading straight to their doom. We go off the air with Swerve just staring down the camera. I love it. Man, they really brought that show back from the depths. That show was about to be just mad missable, right? Like most of the show was just like, how are you gonna talk about it around the water cooler tomorrow? Like you hear about how Vince McMahon had like the airport test where if somebody walks through an airport and people are like, "Yo, who's that?" then that's a good basis to find out who looks like a star. I have a different test, and it's called the water cooler test, which is where you're at work tomorrow and you're trying to talk to people about wrestling. What do you talk about? You know, how much of the show is a conversation piece? Because that's what's really going to happen. That's what's really going to be what creates new fans, what continues the hype, what makes people into consistent fans and friends go to the shows together and all that. What are you going to talk about? You're going to talk about how it took 20 minutes for Moxley to beat Jeff Hardy. You're going to talk about how it took even longer than that for Hangman to beat Toa Leone or whatever. Or are you going to talk about the stuff that happened in the second half of the show? Like the first half of the show was very missable and not admissible. The second half of the show was something that you could be talking to somebody about tomorrow around the water cooler. That's my test. The water cooler test is what I put a show through. And the recommendability test. Would you recommend someone to watch this show? And would you put your reputation on it by saying, hey, you should watch Dynamite from last night? And would you put your reputation on that for a fan, a lapsed wrestling fan who has not watched wrestling in years? Would you tell them, hey, watch all of Dynamite? Would you tell them to watch half of Dynamite? Would you tell them to watch a certain match? Would you put your reputation on it to say that this whole entire show is extremely watchable? Or would you kind of break it down a little bit to save yourself from the embarrassment of telling somebody to watch a full 2-hour show where half of it's good? Let's have a little chat, if you will. These are the ways that I look into a wrestling show to try to kind of break it down into, is it good or not, and have a slightly objective way of making of having a review of it, because I feel like those ways are the ways that you can tell if a show is good or not, because it's all good to say a show is great, but when your reputation's on the line, when your time's on the line, when your friend's time is on the line, and when you end up looking wacky for talking about something that's not that great for minutes on end, that's where your reputation is at stake. So these are the things that I choose to use, because just saying something is great is different than believing something's great. And just saying something great is different than putting your reputation on the line if it's not. Let's have a little chat. Oh, yes. Okay, hang on. Let me hand out the winnings for the correct predictions. There you go. All right. We got it. You said that's funny. At my job, we talked about Raw. We talked about CM Punk segment, Nia Jax beating down Rhea, and the rest was all forgotten. Yeah. The thing about certain things being highlights of a show if the rest of the show is okay, it could still be a good show. It's just when you get to those points where there are things that you know are going to be, I wouldn't say wasting people's time, but are going to not be so popular with people who don't care about wrestling in the same intensity as a lot of the AEW hardcore fans, or the Raw hardcore fans. When we get to stuff like that, it's like sometimes you got to gauge what's going to be, what's gonna actually pique their interest and make a fan out of somebody. Like, if you had to make a wrestling fan out of somebody, what would you tell them about tonight? Would you tell them to watch the whole show? Would you tell them to watch certain parts? What would you do? If it was up to you to get someone back into wrestling who used to like wrestling, I think it's clear cut the things you would talk about and the things you probably wouldn't. I guess that's kind of one of the things I really like about NXT, is that NXT seems a little bit more of like old school a little bit. It has this like 90s flavor to it, kind of. It feels like I'm watching Power Rangers or something sometimes. It doesn't feel like it's all the way modern in certain ways, and it just like resonates with me a little bit. That's a cool. So there was no Julia tonight at all. Not even a mention of her. I don't even think she's gonna be on Rampage, unless I missed something.
Now you can save on.
Oh, now I can save. Yeah, I don't think Julia was on the show at all. Hit him with the beat. All right. So, with all that said, it's time. I gotta know what score you guys will give this episode of Dynamite. Please understand, the highest score I will take is an 8.4. The lowest score out of 10 I will take is a 7.0. So anything 7.0 to 8.4 is golden. Anything below a 7, try to get to at least a 7. Anything above an 8.4, try to get it to an 8.4 at least, so that we can keep the mathematics in line. Did I answer your question? Yeah, there's no Julia at all. We didn't see her. They didn't talk about her. If they did, I missed it completely. We got Jimmy Johns'd a few times, so maybe they mentioned her, but she didn't have any sort of substantial piece of the show in any way. No matches, no entrance, no substantial promo, nothing. Goki says 7.5. Okay, I got you. YouTube, you're allowed to score too. It's not just Twitch, by the way. Shroomgoon says 7.45. Okay. Goki, thank you for your score. Let's make sure I didn't miss one. Randy said I'm going to be 20-time champion. Did he say that? Alright, Shroomgoon says 7.45. Thank you, Shroomgoon. Make sure this is not too loud. Alright, that's okay. Thank you, Shroomgoon. Portman says 7.5. Ooh. Thank you, Portman. WB says 7.63. Ooh, that's a rhyme? WB, I see you. Panda says, ugh, stupid episode. I thought the majority of this show was missable. I will say that. Radio says 7.75.592. Oh yeah, we got the panda paw. Thank you, Radio. Yeah, the wrestling was good tonight. It's just that the people who were in the good matches was a little bit weird to me. I do agree with you though. The wrestling was pretty good. Robert Stone says 7.4. Thank you, Robert Stone. Thank you, Radio. J-Rock says 7.4. 95592. You got it. Thank you, J-Rock. We got another panda paw. Excalibur says 7.5. 5592. Another panda ball. Look at this. We almost have a full set.
No living being should ever eat processed food.
Living being should eat nothing but processed food. I agree. Yeah, very predictable outcomes tonight, and I almost switched it over to people predicting like the amount of time a match would have instead of the actual winners. We might have to do that in the future for AEW, because I've noticed that is one of the main calling cards of an AEW fight card. It's like everything's predictable from when they announce the card. So maybe a more fun and unpredictable way to have predictions would be like, how long does the match last? I almost did that tonight. Any other scores, guys? Excalibur? I got you. Okay, Excalibur. Thank you very much. Skadoosh. Any other scores? About 20 seconds left. Please put a score in the chat now if you'd like for it to count. Ryan says 7.9. You got it. Thank you, Ryan. Beam me up, Gritty. Make it so. Engage. I love this shirt so much, man. This was such an unexpected gift, but it's just so awesome. I think there's like what could it be better? Like I get like a lightsaber in the mail, or I get like a full-on Darth Vader outfit. Like that would be it. Like there's nothing else. This is like the best, one of the best things that could ever be in the mail. Radio, thank you so much, man. Yeah, main event was awesome. And my favorite two matches of the night were the last two matches of the night. That's why I'm saying it's a tale of two shows, kind of. Oh, a full Batman outfit, yeah. Heck yeah, but that's like thousands of dollars, man. If you want to get like if I wanted a actual Robert Pattinson outfit, that's probably like grands. And what could I do with it? I just wear it every day. I mean, I would love it, but that's ridiculous. But yeah, full-on Darth Vader outfit or full-on Batman. Game over, man. All right, Panda, did you want to give a score to this? I know you said this episode sucks, but did you see enough of it to give a score, or did you not want to give a score? So outside of that, it's going to be my score, and then we're going to do the math and find out what's possible. By the way, anybody who's on YouTube, if you watched the show with me, you can give a score. Your score just needs to be between 7.0 out of 10 and 8.4 out of 10. Anywhere in between, you're good. Walking into Walmart in a full Batman suit, asking, is there a cat? Where's the cat food? Oh my goodness. You know what would be really cool, WB, is if I have a Batman outfit and then I pull up in the Slim Jim car, people will just be mentally crossed over. Yeah, this shirt is awesome, dude. And I'm glad it's medium. It's perfect. It's a really good quality fabric, too. It feels so nice. It feels like it would be cool to sleep in, even. It's really nice. It's warm. It's soft. I love it. Maybe Panda's typing a score. Let me give Panda another 30 seconds, and then we'll get to my score. And after this, we're doing the state of play, the Sony state of play, guys. The reveal that they did today, it's about 40 minutes long, so make sure you get to the Twitch channel if you want to see what's up and hang out with us. If you're already on Twitch, you're already in the right place. Just stick around. Pull up to Walmart in the Starship Enterprise. Make it so. Alright, it's my time. It's my time, you Goonies. There was nothing egregious tonight. It didn't insult me. It didn't make me upset. It just felt a lot like they were trying to stuff the show with just match time, and while that's not inherently bad, it's like you have 150 people on your roster. I'm pretty sure you could have helped somebody else looked good tonight. Like, you spent a good 60 minutes, a good hour on people who are over the hill or not ever going to be anything. And this is not me trying to be mean. It's just, dude, you're spending 20 minutes on a Jeff Hardy match when you haven't given this guy a singles win in like a year. It's like you're trying to remedy a situation that you created, but you're not even doing it the right way. You could just make him look presentable and then follow up on it instead of trying to spend 20 minutes like, oh, guess what? He's been good this whole time. So, because then what is it? If he's really fighting Jon Moxley tooth and nail, if Jeff Hardy is fighting Jon Moxley tooth and nail for 20 minutes, you suck at booking then, because we don't know that, because he doesn't look like that. Okay? It's either one of two things. It's either you suck at booking, or he's suddenly good for some reason. And guess what? One of those we saw. Neither. All of a sudden, he's just tooth and nail fighting Jon Moxley in a 20-minute match. That makes no sense. You're not making sense. You've shown us that Jeff Hardy is not a credible threat for like a full year. And now suddenly he's fighting Jon Moxley tooth and nail, who is basically the most devastating thing that you've ever had in your company. Jon Moxley is more devastating than Kenny Omega. He's more devastating than Hangman Page. He's more devastating than Samoa Joe. He's the most devastating thing you have besides maybe Wardlow, and even Wardlow they messed up on too, but I'm not even going to get started on that yet. It's just there's no way to parse this out and make it look good. You messed up tonight. 20 minutes? No. And then you immediately followed it up with Toa Leone fighting against your other super dominant previous world champion, who it takes the interference of everybody and their grandma to get him to lose a hardcore match versus Swerve. Make it make sense. Why is this dude, who's not won a singles match in like a year or maybe ever, I can't tell you when the last time Toa Leone won a singles match, can you? Suddenly he's got a 20-plus minute match with your previous world champion. And he's driving for most of it. And he's winning for most of the match. It's not even like Hangman's just trying to string him along and, you know, torture him and show Swerve what he's going to do to him, so he's raking him with cheese graters or something. No. Toa Leone's winning the freaking match for most of the match. And it's 20-plus minutes. You're not telling the same story. You're not being consistent at all. And now you're going to introduce rankings? What's the point of rankings if a guy who's never won a match on national television is going toe-to-toe for 20 minutes with your world champion? Who cares about rankings at that point? You've already shown you don't care. You see, you know what I mean? It's like if the freaking New York Yankees are facing some expansion team and it takes them 20 innings to win a game, and then you're like, see, look, it's like what? But the expansion team hasn't won a game all year. You're showing how preordained and how nonsensical this stuff can be, and then on top of that, you're touting that you're about to start doing rankings on top of that. It's like, what? Why would I care about rankings when you're letting some guy who hasn't won a dang thing go toe-to-toe with your world champion for 20 minutes? your previous world champion for 20 minutes. It makes no sense. And he's a more vicious world champion than when he was the world champion. Hangman Adam Page right now is more vicious and more driven than when he was previously world champion. Like, he drank a guy's blood. Now he's going 20 minutes with a guy who hasn't won a singles match in a year or maybe even ever. It just doesn't make any sense. The whole first half or more of this show were just a way of spending time on matches without the matches deserving to have that time. It needs to be an equation. How long is the match versus how long does it need to be? How long is the match versus is there a feud to it? What happens in the match versus is there a feud to it? Why is Toa Leone not even kicking out? Forget about kicking out. Why is Toa Leone taking the dead shot and just getting right up? It makes no sense. These two don't even talk. They never even had a promo. Like, that's stuff you save for a blood feud. You don't just do it. And they did that all night. Just these spots that are like wrestling spots that make no sense for the match that's at hand. If people have never talked before, they've never had a feud before, they've never even crossed paths before, other than like a guy he knows a guy he knows. That's not the basis for kicking out at one or getting up from a finisher right away or signature right away. That's not the basis for it, man. These are the things that the average wrestling fan already knows. Either you're fooling yourself into thinking that it works, it's fine, or you know what I'm talking about. So which one is it? I know which one it is. You're wasting these spots and you're desensitizing your audience. You're making your audience check out, and you're making your audience expect more and more for them to get up and cheer. And that's why your ticket sales are going down. It's because your audience is checking out, because you gave them everything they could ever want. They've seen everything they could ever see, and you're letting Toa Leone kick out, or not even kick out. You're letting Toa Leone get up from a dead shot right away. He got up before Hangman got up from it. You're messing up. You're inundating your audience with spots, and it's desensitizing them to the point where they're not enthusiastic about your product anymore. You can't eat filet mignon every night and expect for it to still keep that same special feeling. You need to break it up with, hey, these people have no reason to be kicking out of finishers. These people don't even know each other. So the match should just be a regular match. It shouldn't be a blood feud-esque kicking out of finishers. Oh, I'm getting up before you even pin me from your own signature and you're the previous world champion. These things do not fit together. They are not compatible. You're trying to make up for bad storytelling in the past, or you just don't get it. Because if Toa Leone was that good, he should have had singles wins by now. If Toa Leone was that good that he could fight your world champion for 20 minutes and almost win and get out of his signature without him even pinning him, guess what? You either told the story wrong or you messed up. Both ways are a mess up, though. I just can't handle it. Luckily, the show got better at the end. The Taya, Valkyrie, and Deonna Purrazzo match was believably hard fought. Entertaining piece of wrestling and sports entertainment with Toni Storm at the sidelines, carrying the commentary situation, making people laugh, just being an entertaining piece of your roster, while two women who believably are on the same level fight each other tooth and nail to get the win. And then you gave the win to the person who's going to fight the world champion. So that's a good equation. I have no problem with your math there. You're doing the right math. You're not telling your story all wrong. And then the main event, you got a previous ECW and WWE World Champion versus Swerve in a hard-fought match. Even at this age, Rob Van Dam doesn't look so like supremely out of it that he couldn't challenge, and he knows a thing or two. He's probably got the edge when it comes to experience and the upper hand when it comes to, doing things here or there and anticipating incoming offense and defense and things like that. So it's believable at least. And that match got less time than the first two matches got, where it's not believable. So just across the board, there were mistakes that were made tonight. I'm glad it got back on track at the end because that saved my enjoyment of the show so much that I gotta thank them for doing this. Thank you, Tony Khan. Thank you, everybody who was the last half of the show, because you saved my enjoyment of the show. If the second half would have mirrored the first half, this would be a completely separate review. This would be a completely different review. And then the Jericho match, just whatever, dude. You catch a midair Judas effect, and then you're standing up 3 seconds later. Like, more of the nonsense. But it's whatever. I gotta give this a 7.5. This show could have been a passing score from me, but I need to accentuate the fact that you wasted more than half of your show on things that could have been done in half the time, and you could have showcased other people. We could have got another segment for the Book of Hobbs. We could have got another segment for you could have even revived Scorpio Sky's enthusiasm, or him as a credible threat or something. You could have done something to make Collision look like it's a must-see show this week, or Rampage a must-see show, instead of, oh, guess what, they're fighting on Rampage. You know, like, you had opportunities to spend your time more wisely, but you spent so much of it on unbelievably competitive matches. And I don't mean unbelievably like, oh, it's so good. I mean unbelievably as in it's not believable. The people you made competitive tonight have not been competitive for the last year. So one of two things is happening. You either messed up for a whole year, or you messed up tonight. There's no other way about it. And don't tell me it's about putting on a good show, dude. You have other people on the roster who could put on a believable match versus these people. You put people in there who haven't had a singles win in probably a year or more. And you're trying to make them competitive all of a sudden versus previous world champions. Like, and I know what the thinking is. I know it's like, oh, they're getting the rub. No, you're rubbing me the wrong way. That's the rub you're doing. So I'm going 7.5, man. You did almost half a good show. 7.5 is the best I can do. And this is not me being salty. This is not me being upset. This is just, I'm trying to speak knowledge. I'm trying to speak to what a good show would have been versus what I saw, and half of it was pretty much there. Let's do the math. Yeah, RVD is a legend, exactly. He's got that like Goldberg type of power where it's like when you see him, he gets to skip a lot of the line. But then you got Toa Leone and like Jeff Hardy and stuff, and it's like, if they were supposed to be that, you had years to prove it already. RVD just showed up a little bit ago. Like they're using him in a way that makes him look like he's a previous legend. You don't get to just put people versus the world champion and give them 20 minutes and then all of a sudden they're presentable. Like that's what's called bad booking. And I'm sorry to tell you, but half this show was full of it. At least to me. All right, so 75.690712 divided by, I think it's going to be 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah. Divided by 10, that's easy math. 7.56. Oh, they got a half a point, didn't they? Yeah, they got a half a point. Nice stuff. That's good. It's better than 0. Get on the board. Oops. But I will say that they produced on the wrestling side of things. That's for real what saved them for most of that opening. Most of the first hour, the quality of the wrestling is what made it so I didn't give it like a 7.3 or something like that. Because it was good wrestling. It's just who was doing it. You know, sometimes you got to look at who is doing the good wrestling and put together a cohesive story and a cohesive show. You could have Indy Hartwell go out there and put on a pretty good match versus Rhea Ripley, but it's like, who's doing the good wrestling? What is the plan here? What do you? You're not being believable, and you're taking people out of the match for like half the match as they try to suspend their disbelief. Who's doing the wrestling is important as well, not just that it's good wrestling. They had half of a show, yeah. Overall, good show, but not great. And definitely, if I was gonna tell people what to do or what to watch, or if somebody asked me about this show, if somebody came in here right now, like, should I watch Dynamite? You know what I'd tell them? I'd say, watch the second half and then just check out the highlights for the rest of it. And that's the mark of a show that gets half a point. So I think it worked out just perfect. Thank you to everybody who hung out. Thank you to everybody who gave me a score. Thank you to everybody who was part of this entire situation. And make sure you stick around if you're on Twitch, because we're doing the state of play. We're going to be reacting to the new stuff that just came out. And everybody on YouTube, thank you as well for the thumbs up. Thank you for talking in the chat. Thanks for hanging out. Make sure you come on over to the Twitch channel if you'd like to continue hanging out, because that's where we're going to be at. But that was the chat.